Okay. Let's go. Hail, travelers.
Oh, hello.
It's
Do you
all good.
want to make coffee?
I have mine right now. Mm-hmm.
Good.
All right. Get the ambiance going.
Aren't we starting? Weren't we supposed to start at like half past though?
Wait.
We're supposed to start.
Shit.
Yeah. We
Shit. So
started
I did.
going early.
It's okay. We'll just shoot the
it's
shit then for
fine.
half an hour. It's all good. We'll just. It's okay. It's all right. I keep thinking it's 10 because I usually start games like on the hour. But I forgot that I wanted to start it at 10:30 so that whatever. It's fine. It's a pregame show.
It's funny.
Welcome.
I was sitting there. Hi, Spono. I was sitting there playing
Yeah.
the New Darkest Dungeon. And I was just chilling, going through the Tangle, just like, okay, easy fight.
Ding.
And then just like change of seasons too.
I mean,
what?
I should be putting those out like a little bit before I actually go live, but not that much. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
It's
we can just
yes, because we're good at that.
30 minutes.
Kind of. Sort of.
Yeah. I started playing through Fire.
Oh, the first one for the Game Boy that got transferred outside of Japan.
Yes.
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 Marcus is a trap. He's the paladin that you get with Eliwood at the opening, right?
No,
yeah, no, he's a trap.
Yeah.
No, so the reason... I can actually tell you why.
Well...
So... Why?
I know why. I know why.
No, that's not why. It's because his growth stats are garbage.
Oh.
Like, he has very poor growth.
What?
So... like, that unit is there to kind of, like, make sure that bad things don't happen to your base units. The greatest value that Marcus has is the fact that he can rescue anybody on your team. Like, that is his... out of the kitchen. Like, that's his greatest use. Because he can go in, rescue someone, and then, because he's a mounted unit, he can move again. So... getting your units out of a tight spot is like the greatest thing that he can possibly do. And because he is,
So
you know,
utility.
a first level paladin, for the first like 10 chapters, he takes little to no damage, and he has like a ton of health comparatively, right? That's why he's an amazing
That's why
unit. But the
he's
problem is that he doesn't scale. So him getting to like 20th level, he's on par with I think he is considered on par with Kent at level 9 on average when he's a paladin. Like if you get Kent to 20
Yeah.
and then upgrade.
Okay.
Hey.
Hi, Monarch. Sorry,
Hey-o.
we're talking about Fire Emblem.
I started it early. It's okay. I was informed after a minute that I started early. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I
Let's see
have
here.
upgraded Sane and Kent, the Paladin. I got a guiding ring, so I can upgrade my Dark Mage to, you know, to OP levels.
How do I do this?
This map is
Yeah, I'm
complicated.
so glad I found it. I was annoyed. This thing is resolution was set to 600 ppm. I'm just like, why would you do that? Just do it 100 and make it like larger when you're working on it. Are you all right, Druid? You sound like you just finished running a marathon.
Nope,
Oh, you did stairs. Okay, that's good enough. You did stairs. Okay. No, it makes sense. It makes sense now.
I did stairs.
Oh, here we go.
God.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of stairs, in the first year of my school, we had class in the same classroom, all week, every week. Yes, we sometimes meet, but it was pretty consistent week of classroom. We were on the 5th floor every day. We had to scale up just all the way up to the 5th floor of that entire goddamn building. And the
There we go.
elevators are broken.
Yay!
So we had to fucking climb.
That'll get your cardio
Yeah.
in.
Oh, we did elevators in high school, but we only had 2-story building, like or 3-story building.
Found out if you're looking to not get fit, but if you're looking to lose weight, one of the best things that you can do for like exercise is not like long hard cardio that actually kills you. Best thing you can do is actually 15 minutes 3 times a week of like super intense workout. So like, which is nice because that means it's not a big time commitment, right? It's only 45 minutes a week. So what I recommended to people, because stairs will tear you, will tucker you out. The big thing is to get stuff burning a little bit and get you like breathing. So just do suicides up and down the stairs for 15 minutes. That'll like just do that for 15. Most people have stairs around them. A hill works too. But yeah, just run up and down stairs for 15 minutes, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and that activates all your fat, like all the fat burning enzymes in your body consistently.
Workout.
Yeah, I might get yelled at if I do that because I.
Well, I mean, if you do that at later hours, yeah. And wait, how hard do you step? Not likely.
You'd be surprised. Well, considering the every time that we listen to music, we pace around the room for hours on end. Because brain go burr.
I mean, yes, but there's a difference between.
And you can hear us walking.
But there's a difference between
downstairs.
walking and like not. You know what I mean? Like stomping. There's a difference. Like I don't know, maybe I don't get it because I carry keys on my belt and I walk and I move like a fucking ghost apparently. So like I legit just sneak up on people and I have like loose keys on me. Oh, Ember, careful.
You're just
I
a
guess. I guess
rogue.
so.
You're a rogue, and
Naturally high dexterity. I actually used to be able to juggle, so.
I used to have
Oh, that's cool.
hyperflex. How do you
Reflexes?
thingy when you hyperflexibility?
Oh,
Flexible?
extremely well, we just use an adjective. It's extremely flexible.
I used to have it.
Do-
Go out of
or I was gonna say, or do you mean double jointed?
Or
Like you could
double
bend stuff in
jointed.
directions they weren't supposed to be able to. Okay.
Not that, but I was
Like the
very
sort of
flexible.
like the reach behind your back with both hands and be able to like grab your and
Yeah,
like do the
yeah,
handshake.
that I can still
Yeah.
do. That
I can't do that
still
because I have
do,
short
but-
arms.
But yeah.
I just have terrible hand-eye
I
coordination,
also
that's
I
all.
probably can still do card tricks. I'm actually gonna check that. I wonder if I still can. I haven't done card tricks in forever. I don't want to ruin those cards. I don't want to get those disgusting.
I just can't because I have less.
Well, I mean, you
mobility.
doesn't require it doesn't
Nope.
require much mobility to be able to do card tricks.
No, I meant like the.
Yes,
like,
but you have a
on
messed
the
up
back
skeletal
going,
structure. So you know, you get a pass.
"Meh."
Oh. There's a card in this deck that's literally just 2 backs.
Free pass.
That's cool. That's actually super handy. Let's see if can I still spring a deck?
Hold on, is
Yes,
this
I can.
your
I can
card?
still spring
think
decks.
not.
Excellent. Yeah, that's
Yeah, I can do that.
actually, you know what? I have the camera kind of working. Let's see if I can do it in front of the camera here. Let's see here. Well, I'm glad the bot is working correctly for chat. That's good. Wait, hold on. Agent North is the conductor right now?
Yeah.
Eh,
No,
Hey North, how's it going, bud?
I know.
I know.
Don't wow. Don't sound
Are you here
Don't sound
to watch
dude
this?
so
Yeah.
dejected.
Oh my god, it's the
Become more
final.
happy. Become more happy or more depressed. One or the other. You're only allowed to be one or the other. You're not allowed to be in the middle.
Fine. Well, I'm already depressed.
Oh, other session isn't running today? Oh, that's a shame, North.
Yay.
All right, let's see here. Can I get this? The camera is like gonna be in a
Have the
weird
notebook
angle.
ready.
All right, let's see if I can get this to work here. Add. Oh, you're gonna get me yawning. All right, let's see here. There we go.
Sorry.
All right, let's see here. You can see me for a minute here. So where's... Yeah, all right. I don't know how well this is going to work. It's only like 30 frames per second. I don't know how well it's going to work here. I used to be able to do this like perfectly.
Boy.
I used to do all kinds of stuff. Yeah, doing stupid shit. Yeah, like, yeah, this deck isn't really broken in yet. Stand by. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
It's all kinds of stuff that... the camera's at a bad angle. It's hard for me to see what I'm doing here. Well, it's hard to make sure I'm actually in frame. I'll move it over. Ah, I'll move it over a little bit so you might actually be able to see. Where do I have to be here? I have to be here. That's an okay spot. All right. So. Oh wow, the lighting is awful. Let's try. But the problem is that you can't see what the card looks like, right? Because it's being washed out. So I have to turn it downwards so there's a slight shadow. So because the light is directly in that direction. It is the Joker, but you can't see it like this, but you can see it like that. Right? Because it's creating its own shadow. But you can see the back kind of okay.
Yeah.
It has literally been like years since I've done card tricks at all. I don't know how well I can even do them. Yeah. I can barely snap a card now. That's actually kind of annoying.
Oh, that's cool.
Can I get one to pop out? I wonder. Wow, these cards are basically like untouched. They're literally falling from the table, just like not flat. Like if I do this, they're like they slide on their own because they are so unused. Yeah. Well, I legit have like at least half a dozen decks. Oh my goodness, child.
Oh wow. Is it
it's not level. It's not that tilted. Like yes, it's tilted, but I can take a pencil and set it down and it's not gonna roll. Right? Or a pen. Right? Like I can put a pen down and it doesn't move. So it's not that askew, but it's askew enough that if I touch the cards, they'll just keep going.
Waterfall cards.
Yep. Let's see, how many
So
decks do
cool.
I have, actually?
Hell yeah.
Let's find out. I'm actually genuinely curious. Let's find out how many decks of cards I have.
Shut up, Drew.
Oh my gosh. Jeez, that is loud.
I was listening.
Oh, that hurt. Ugh.
High five.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, hype train.
Oh, what?
High five.
Already? What?
Hype train.
Oh, Hype Train is close. Okay.
Hype train.
Hype
I
train.
shared
Just
my
subbed and then...
anniversary
Hey, thanks, North.
of 7 months.
If we start fucking throwing out bits and gifts and shit.
Oh,
We
gosh.
can start a hype train if we really want to.
Story time. Sona, you know that I don't do story time during game time.
You know what would help, Hype?
You
Oh,
have
Extra
7 minutes. Speak.
votes would help. Or badges.
listen.
Badges.
I'm poor
Mm-hmm.
and not artistic.
Mm-hmm. That's a lie. You did the emotes.
Oh my god, my boyfriend finally fucking woke up that
Well,
late.
now that's just rude.
Okay.
All right, if you're gonna use that word, at least
Yeah,
direct it at the
rude.
correct individuals. They are more commonly referred to as Karens, but all right. Where's the? We're gonna remove the camera from
Don't
this
worry, I
feed. I
will.
don't need this anymore. There we go. Bye, camera.
Bye, camera.
Okay. Yeah, I have.
Sonashi McLaren said, "No bit a mutual
What?
sob."
I misunderstood. I gotta read that one. Yeah, that's.
No,
I don't know
because
why it
it's
didn't go off. It should have.
That's weird. Maybe you need to share it? I don't know.
That's weird. I saw it. Like I saw it, and thank you very much for it. But I don't.
Yeah,
I don't know
see
why
too,
it's-
on the top, but
Yeah, that's weird. No, it was done a while ago. It's probably just desynced. It's probably the bot's probably just having issues. It's still in like the building phase, and sometimes stuff just stops working because they're trying to make new stuff for it all the time. And when you update stuff, sometimes certain things conflict. So I have, let's see here. Twitch is also weird, yes.
Twitch is weird.
It's all
I'm
right.
Sorry, I'm yawning.
It's all right. So I have, let's see here. I have this is I think my fixed deck. Yeah, that's a fixed deck for a specific trick. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 decks of cards that I have out unsealed. One that has clearly actually been used a little bit here because the tuck case actually has some like wear on it.
Wait, I'll find.
And then I've got another 6 sealed, and all of these, by the way, have different. And then every single one of these decks, by the way, has a different like backing to it. There's no duplicate backings.
Okay, I found them. How many does this fucker have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Wait.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
I
16,
actually
17,
love
18, 19,
collecting.
20, 21, 22,
I love
23,
collecting
24,
like card decks
26.
because well the thing is that's
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
one of them's.
I think every single one I have is just a bicycle deck. Bicycle makes really good decks.
I have 2. I have 2, but they are both from the works, so they are shit.
Yeah, I got some of these have really nice backs. I got one that has coffee.
One I got to just paint the box, and I painted the box, and then one of them I'm gonna use for Comic-Con.
I should spend some time.
Yeah, so I need to paint the box.
I should spend some time like relearning card tricks.
You know, it's kind of fitting that I'm right now tired because Lewis is tired of this shit.
Fair.
Tired of touching stuff she's not supposed to.
That's fair.
Seriously, so sad right now.
God told me to do it. Don't give me that. Don't give me that shit.
Yeah, sure.
You weren't there.
I didn't say it wasn't true. I said just don't give that to me.
For this, Wisteria will smite you. Wisteria might smite
Negative.
you if you say it was yours.
You do not have the ability to smite. You can beat the shit out of her with your stick, though.
You have the ability.
Oh yeah, you can absolutely do that.
Back of the head.
Actually, you can smite her, but not literally. You can smite her with.
Listen, just listen. You can make her body decompose and turn into mushrooms all you want, but that's still not smiting.
It was Aether that had
Listen, Wither and Bloom is definitely decomposing stuff.
It doesn't have decompose. Okay, fair.
It's a good spell.
So cool.
It's a good spell.
I loved it.
I need to put
I want to try and animate.
I need
the
to
effect
put
of that
like
and see how it
a fast track on my brain to make hit dice oriented mechanics. Because especially if people end up migrating over to 5.5, short rests are basically going to be a thing of the past. Unless you have a fighter in your party. Because nobody actually recovers unless you have a fighter or a monk or a warlock in your party, there is absolutely no reason to actually do short rests. Because you don't get, all you get is HP out of it. And because I am somewhat, I would say a little bit generous with healing potions compared to most DMs apparently, most of the time they just end up getting used for that instead. Because we got to keep moving, so we're just gonna chug, run. Ember, turn that back on, please. Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna turn that fan on. It's warm as balls in here.
Also, I finally actually made a decent sketch of Nim.
Oh yeah.
I'm it got out fine. There's a few mistakes I made, of course, but it's okay.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
It's okay. Yes.
Sonashi McLaren said, speaking about Rian, we had rain here in the evening. Few raindrops are arm.
Yeah, same here. We had a bunch of rain in the morning.
Well, we haven't had rain today. We had rain yesterday.
It's so hot here.
No, not yesterday, day before.
So tired.
Yeah, and
Oh,
I actually have to take the
it's
dog
half
out now because
past,
she's
I'm
gonna
pretty
be
sure
bugging me
she's
for a
half
while
past.
if I don't. So I will be back in a few minutes.
Oh,
Ta-ta.
Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna tie up my hair because it's getting in the way.
Yay! I
I
shaved my head the other day.
hair.
Ooh,
very
Or like the sides and the back of it at least.
nice.
I needed it out
I
the way for
always
Comic
wanted
Con.
to try that look, but too scared.
I did it purely for reason of it would get in the way of a wig cap when I go to Comic Con, so it's of no use to me. I didn't need it. It's gonna be in the way, so I cut it off.
I love my hair. I never can cut it off.
Hell yeah.
I fucking adore. I love
I'm
it.
trying to decide what colour I'm dyeing it next. Either
I feel
blue,
pretty
green, pink, or purple.
Actually, do you two want to see my hair?
Ooh,
I have a few
Sure.
selfies on my phone.
heck yeah.
I did take a selfie that doesn't show my face, but I'm kind of shy about my face.
That's fair.
It's okay.
I have really nice eyebrows. Weird, you know. I'll take a selfie. Where are you? Okay.
I
We
need to
find
try and put the
That's-
pieces of this mask back together.
there's so much stuff saved on my phone.
Same. I have a lot of memes that I turn into emotes in a server that I'm in.
I just take a bunch of cute shit or things I like and send it to my boyfriend most of the time.
Hell yeah.
I like to bother him a lot.
Hell yeah.
Snow. Snow. That was when I took it in winter. I think this is a good picture. I was super shy about taking this because the people on I took the picture because my friends wanted to see
yeah.
my so I took it. There you go. You can see
Oh,
my hair.
that's so cool.
And it's super floofy hair.
The
And floof.
floof.
Is it
The
floof?
floof. Hell yeah.
Very good. I'll send it to you too, Jared. don't worry. If I find you in my DMs, there you are. Okay, now I have to scroll through. I actually okay. Do you two read webtoons?
I don't, but I've heard about it.
No, it depends. I read.
There's a
I read Oh My God, Check Please and the Batman one.
oh, I'm reading that
Okay.
one too.
It's so good.
I have returned.
What? I'm hearing ducks.
Yeah, what the fuck is happening?
Wah.
Soundboard. Fucking soundboard.
Uh,
Also.
Sonashi McLaren said,
Sorry.
Matt, I need the credentials.
Stop.
Oh, you need the
Please,
things
oh my
again.
God.
Okay. Stand by.
that
I gotta
True,
put
but
my
I sent
stream
you
on
my, I sent
thing here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
We'll just use this one.
The
We'll
beauty
put
of
this
my
on the
hat.
I don't have a be right back screen apparently.
Uh,
For
well-
some reason.
it's
That's
the second
It's a
time
screen.
today they've been bothered by soundboards. Second.
That's just me.
why. Why? I will scream.
Please, I'm on edge now. I hate this. Okay.
There you go there,
on
Sono.
Webtoon, I found this real fucking good comic called Soulwinder.
All right.
The
There we
story
go.
is incredible. The art is really good, and you know how Webtoon has a feature where there's sometimes music can be played when you're
Mhm.
under the episode. Every episode
Nice.
has music.
That's nice.
It has a whole soundtrack. It's
That's
fucking
awesome.
incredible. If you like thriller comics and like
Sonoshi McLaren
steampunk,
said, "What's it called?"
Soulwind. If you like steampunk fantasy stuff, it's fucking great.
Did you say soul wine or wind? Soul winder.
Soulwinder.
Just send us a link later.
Persona challenge rating epic
That-
said, "Soulwinder."
Oh boy,
That's
I'm
okay.
gonna say it
Trixie
twice.
said, "Soulwinder."
Hey, Soulwinder.
Oh, you pinned the
That's
message. Smart.
Correct.
All right. Okay. We'll just wait for Sono to connect to the to the Feywilds.
To the Tindy.
We'll wait for Sono to connect to the Feywilds, and then
Hello, we're back.
we'll get started. I am going to grab a drink because I literally just finished my coffee. And then we'll get started on your your journey.
Feywild.
I hear you texting, Druid.
I am tweeting. Tweet live.
Tweeter.
Did the
That
bird
sucks,
app?
but still.
The bird app.
Is your bird you?
The bird.
A blurred.
Bird.
Ah.
Also, my favorite band had released a new EP, and I'm fucking super fun happy. Finally.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. It's so good. It's fucking good.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Monarch. I'm pretty sure you would recognize the band.
Wait, which one?
It's called Lovejoy. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure you know.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Let's go! Fucking love Lovejoy!
Lovejoy's good.
I was
Lovejoy's
gonna
good.
go and see them!
Really?
I was gonna! But like, it was gonna be well, it was gonna be one of like the England shows, of course.
Mhm.
Of course.
And my friend was trying to get tickets for me, them, and their roommate, and I was gonna stay over with them the night before, but they were all taken by bots, so I
Yeesh,
couldn't.
Okay.
That's wrong.
And it was gonna be like, yeah. And I heard that the show was really good, and I'm like, God damn it!
All right.
That was my chance.
It's fine. They'll come around again.
I hope so, because I really want to go to one of the shows. I heard that the bots took the tickets, and I actually started sobbing.
For what? What's this for? Sorry.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
A
Uh,
band.
There.
at one of their shows, but their tickets. were
Yeah, that
mostly
sounds about
taken
right.
by bots.
There
That's
is
very
a live show in Kentucky. I don't remember what it's like. Listen Loud, I think is what it is. It has like the most stacked set for the weekend I've ever seen. It's crazy. Anyways,
Hell yeah.
all right. Back to this, the thing that we're here for.
Feywild!
All right.
Feywild!
Yes.
Farewell time.
Feywild!
So, last time on Change of Seasons. Oh boy. Tears. Lots of tears. Craziness with portals and souls. And, you know, now you're here. You have been deposited into some new mystical place. All right.
Hehe.
So, the lot of you had jumped through a portal, and after flying through a miasma of colors, arrived in this area. Around you is a forest? Question mark. Plants of plants of grand variety. The ecology of the flora here makes little sense as you see fungus that looks like it should be growing underground, flowers the size of trees, and a sun that hangs at sunrise, sunset. You're not quite sure. The nearby creek flows with a gentle calming sound up to the shelf to the north. Across the river, a shadow seemingly from nowhere darkens the place. The plant life also looks a little further along its annual cycle. And we're going to move you to correct map. Here we go. All right. I unfortunately did not make these maps because I am incapable of creating such maps. I do not have patience or time for them. Sonar, are you able to? Are you having trouble getting into the standard action? I don't see you in here yet. Oh, there you are.
So
There we are.
one thing I want to do real quickly is first things first. What Lewis is gonna do. The first moment he comes upon this plane, bare his surroundings, and start casting
Oh,
spells.
okay. We're gonna start blowing spell slots for that. All right, go for it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay. First sending. I
Sonashi
need to
McLaren
figure out
said,
what I'm gonna
It's all
say.
good.
Sorry, tour took a bit.
You see, Lewis, weave beautiful arcane symbols in the air and saying a few arcane words, and it slightly bursts as the spell is cast. I'm gonna send this to who is the most high-ranking let's say officer in the boat we took in the flagship we took to get
I
over
had
here?
a list of that, and then, well, Nizo's not on the flagship. He's in Heartwatch with the rest of the crew right now, with the rest of the ships. You guys went off to take care of your own thing. He's like, nah, I want a drink, and so and drink he did, with the rest of the crew. So most of your officers are gone, or well, I shouldn't say that, are there. I think you're. Let's see here. Notes. I have to go digging for that. Oh, here we go.
Notes.
So on that boat would be a halfling individual. Let's see here. I believe it's the halfling that you guys hired. Yeah. So there's a halfling by the name of Clarence Pureheart.
Okay.
All
let's see
right,
how much of
now,
this I can
I
fit
have
in
to
one
be...
step
Now,
at a
before you
time.
do this, I do actually have to tell you something. Because you would know this. While the spell in of itself says that there is a 5% chance that it fails, that is not entirely true with my game world. There is a chance that it can fail. However, the chance that it can fail increases based off of distance. So, in your case, if you are where you think you are, the odds are for Feywild to... Actually, give me an Arcana check for that, because that's actually possible for you to not know.
Yes. First roll of the session. So
Yay!
copy. Okay,
21.
plus
Okay,
12,
21 sufficient.
whoops.
So,
21.
there is, from the Feywilds to the material plane, a 10% chance that it doesn't make it. For the most part, it's based off of distance. So, like, if you were in, say, the Abyss or something like that, you probably wouldn't even be able to get a message through at all. So I'll roll the odds of it failing after you cast if you do end up casting.
I'm casting it, and we are stuck in the Feywild. Don't know how long. Trying to get out. Go back to Fleet. Nizo is in charge.
4 more words.
No, I
No,
won't say.
I won't
All
say
right.
anymore. That's
Okay.
all I'm saying. Fuck you!
Well,
Please don't
I mean,
fail. Please don't fail.
I mean, you wouldn't know if the spell failed.
Funny,
It's
please,
just
keep it well.
you just wouldn't get a response, which is entirely possible. You won't get one anyways. Right. We do not want 10 or lower. Okay. Spell does not fail. All right.
Oh, that was close.
How would he respond? Oh, I actually have to check something else here. Because I'm checking
Why
something
did you
else.
roll again? Fuck you. Why? No. I hate you. No.
Oh, that's glorious. Okay. Because give me a... Okay, so you don't get an immediate get an immediate response. Like a minute passes, you don't have a response, but you're pretty sure your message got through. Give me another Arcana check.
Okay.
See if you can figure this out. Figure out what might have happened. 30. Okay.
That's a
You
30.
think that there might be a time dilation problem going on?
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Oh, did you hurt yourself, sweetie?
Yeah.
I think my daughter just crushed her
Come on.
finger. 1 second.
How long is the question?
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
You
no!
don't know.
Little bean! No!
Little puppy. Well, kids are resilient. To be
Oh
fair.
fuck! I forgot to put something on Wisteria's thing.
Ooh. Is it an important thing?
It's spells, so yes.
Oh.
Oh yes, prepare
Yeah.
spells.
Because she's no, I forgot to add them because she's
Okay, we're
level
good.
5 druid now. She has I realized I forgot to put some spells on Wisteria's character sheet. I need to do that.
So you
Level 5 or 6? She's
and
level 5.
Raylanor are both 5th level at this time.
Okay.
correct.
Me and Sierra are 6th level.
Oh, she can't do the fungal infestation until next
That
level.
yet.
Okay.
Yet.
Oh, that's sad.
All right.
That's fine. Okay, Lewis is gonna keep in mind how long it's gonna take for 2. for it to go through.
All right.
He's gonna just. take
You're gonna be
down
waiting a
the-
while. I'm gonna let you know that right now. You're gonna be waiting a while.
So he knows.
So-
what to find. Oh,
Sarah's
boy.
starting to explore immediately.
But yeah,
All right, everyone, stay close together. Don't go. Please don't get lost. We have to stick together in this place. This place isn't the safest.
I assume. Zero
give me
gets
a
third
Arcana check. And anybody can do, or nature, Arcana or nature.
Where's Wisteria?
Your guys, everybody can do this.
I can
The
do
fa- so-
Arcana 'cause that's like-
Arcana or nature.
Okay, so what is it again?
Oh, nature.
Why is it taking
Yeah,
a while?
both not great.
Yours is through.
Why isn't it going
I-
through?
You got a 24.
Wait, give me a sec.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
24. Okay.
You there, Sona? Oh, I also need to change the music. Oh, you're back.
Sonoshi
Okay,
McLaren
excellent.
said,
Can I get you to make an Arcana or nature check, your choice, to see how much you know about where you are?
I got a pocket
Oh.
Siang memory card is full.
Interesting.
Oh.
Also, don't ask how my Arcana stat is plus 12. Don't
It'll come.
ask.
It's all right. It'll
see.
come up at some point.
I won't, don't worry.
All right. I'm smirt.
I'm smart. That's the important part.
I'm smirt.
I'm
All right.
smart.
Smart.
Let's see here. With a 24, a 20. All right.
And take note.
So, with a 20 plus, you guys know that the Feywilds is the elemental plane of life to the main material plane that you guys hail from. Excuse me. So the main aspects of it is not necessarily positive emotions. It's /r. Is not necessarily positive emotions, but extreme emotions, ranging from nat 20. All right, that's still 20. Do you have a bonus to your nature or Arcana at all that puts you past 24? No? Okay. That's a shame. So, same information so far. You know that stuff happens kind of in weird ways. Illusions and enchantment is common here. Creatures here are pranksters and tricksters, often tricking mortal creatures into dumb things. At expense, or sometimes at the expense of nothing. Volatile, fickle, and unusual are the Fae. It is often referred to as the, sometimes referred to as the the Firefly's Forest, as it is a forest that glows and shines and catches attention like a firefly in the night.
Ooh.
Are there
Thank you.
settlements?
Let's see
Are
here.
there places? Are there
24
towns,
does yield you
cities?
that
type of stuff.
the Feylands often mirrors not mirrors, that's a wrong word, echoes the material plane. So if you go to a city in the main world that you're from, it's possible that you'll find a landmark of similar significance in that location. It might be a highly dense forest. It could be a huge lake with interesting or very noteworthy things in it. But who's to say what it actually could be? A wizard's tower could be a giant tree. So you could, based off of the fact that you have seen charted maps and things like that for your travels, it is possible that you could kinda navigate to some degree, but you also know that illusions and trickery are common, so that may also not be the case.
Mm,
Hmm.
You have
what do I know of the patrons and
Archfey.
of this
Let's see
thing?
here. 24. Let's see here. That's a religion check, actually.
If I need to re-roll. Huh, that's a
Okay.
plus.
That's a religion check.
That's a little. That's a little
Okay,
bit lower.
uh,
but that's a 16. It's average.
Sonashi McLaren said, MS going to swing aring my side like a crayon person to see what happens cutting some
Okay.
slice the
They-
CBT.
Don't
All right.
do that.
So,
I
grass
can't
is
stop you.
cut. Let's see what you do with the mushrooms. 23.
Of course.
Are any of these dangerous? Nope. Are
Nope,
any of these
roll on
not
the
mushrooms?
100.
Yep.
No!
Is this a bad thing? Nope. Okay. So as you swing your scythe, one of the mushrooms actually, when you hit it, goes up into the air and starts floating, growing a myriad of little not tentacles, stingers, so much like that of a jellyfish, and just floats away like it would in water.
I wave to it.
And then pops into a pile of sparkles,
Please don't.
like a
wave
balloon
at
full of glitter.
Oh,
Pretty.
My studious brain
nothing
is
remains of
fucking
this.
melting.
Thing. This mushroom, jellyfish, whatever it was.
I
Sure.
already hate this place. I fucking hate this place. Okay.
Let's just
let's
walk.
Everything is just the most interesting version it can be.
Sure.
It's the favorite.
That's one way to look at it.
Sure.
Based on
All right.
stories they are ahead.
All right.
Lewis is just gonna start walking down the path. 'cause
Let me walk ahead of you, you
Squishy
Squishy.
person.
person.
Mm.
No.
haven't you passed out in battle more than me?
Because I was in front more than you, protecting you.
Or maybe you're just careless.
Or maybe you were just squishy.
from Wisteria's 8, would she have any clue what's
I mean,
going on?
you have the insight and wisdom to know when somebody else knows more than you do. So, all the information that I've presented, I assume that the two of you are that the other three members, someone's gonna bring up everything that I said to everybody. Okay.
Lewis has been just running.
So-
his mouth.
You know when somebody else knows stuff. And even though you're not familiar with Lewis,
Yeah.
or particularly, you know a nerd when you see one. So you're like, oh, all right, he knows stuff. You
But yeah,
know
okay, I
stuff.
trust your judgment. Okay.
By the way, in my mind, being in this plane, Zira's all of her shifting of color and stuff is even brighter.
Yeah, actually, your all of your like color-oriented
Right.
features that were altered in the process of you becoming what is effectively a genie,
Mhm.
they are exaggerated
Mhm.
excessively. Yeah, they are like your eyes actually shine a little bit, like literally.
Oh, that's cute.
I'm kind of discovering.
Raylanor, don't lag behind, please. I'm gonna
So-
say.
I will
And
keep a watch.
I'm just gonna start like
Mhm.
as I'm walking, just start like slowly examining the plants and wildlife to see if anything's useful.
Wisteria's
okay.
looking at mushrooms.
All
I don't
right,
touch them. I'm just
So-
gonna look at them.
Wisteria, give me nature check with advantage
Yes.
because this is your shit.
Whoa! Nature,
This
nature,
this
nature,
the
nature.
this is your thing.
It's
I guess
nature, right?
That's why I'm
Oh, it's
giving you
intelligence, so
advantage.
she only has a +2.
Yeah, nature is weird like that.
16.
Yes.
Honestly.
16. All right.
16.
Let's see what you find.
Yay!
All right. That's a pretty low roll, yeah.
That's a low roll. That's
A lot of like my
Yeah,
like
well,
under 30, I
that's
think
okay.
all of them have been except for the
That's
one.
interesting. Yeah.
All right. Oh,
yes, the 72.
you find a teal cap. Like teal as in the color.
Yeah.
This
I want to pick it up.
it's
In
safe
fact,
to
no,
pick.
Wait, first, do I know anything?
I was
about
checking
the
to see if you
children?
find anything useful. This one, so it's not dangerous. And this one, if this is just a this one's just food. If you cook this, it's about the size of a fist. And if you cook it, it will feed you for a day.
Oh, that's useful.
Is there like a
There's
bunch
two.
of them,
There's
or is
enough there for
just
two.
Well, no, they're in clusters, so okay. I'm gonna pick up both of them and
Okay,
put them
so
in
I
my
have
bag very carefully.
so I
Well,
have
I
a
think they're
question
not
for
gonna
you
look
for
in
you
them.
for. Which way are you gonna go? So you can head map east because you don't actually know which way east is because you're not sure if the sun is rising or setting.
Considering there's a river here, would my Rhodian knowledge of navigation
Sonashima
help?
Farron said, cheese feed me.
Assuming that you don't feel sick due to all the massive amount of dairy you're taking in, probably like I'll say like 4 rations worth. All right.
Okay.
No, actually, that feature does not help you here because
Don't eat them.
you don't because a lot of that is based off of things that remain consistent in your own world, right? Like the sun, the stars, all that stuff.
Yeah.
You don't know whether the sun's rising or setting. And with a 20 and a 24, it's reasonable that you can assume that, you know, it's entirely possible that sun may not even be in the right spot. From what you're familiar with.
It might not even be a sun.
So,
Who knows? I'm gonna.
okay, so
And go for it.
let's see if there's a so let's do you just pick one at random or do you want me to explain what you see in different directions first? Okay. You can go across the bridge across into map east northeast. There the forest in question is darker in that direction. Like from an unseen shadow. To the north along the river is a small cliffside where the waterfall is flowing upwards. Basically, the river's flowing in reverse. Southwards to the southeast, everything kind of goes to a bit more of like a, how do I even describe this? Not even necessarily pink and green. It's more like early springtime kind of feel. And westward is more of what you're currently in, where it's kind of goes summer-like.
Bridge?
Zera would have wanted to go to the waterfall, but remembering everything she heard about trickery, she thinks the shadow is the best option.
All right, so
Towards
we're
the
going
shadows.
towards shadow. Let's see here. All right. Sorry, I'm just copying some stuff here so that I can get the correct bot spam.
You haven't told me what I know
All
about
right.
the
The
Archfey.
Archfey. Sorry. Right. I got distracted. So, you know of the Archfey.
It's fine.
You know that they are. No, you wouldn't know that. They are kind of like demigods to some extent. Where they and the main things they arbiter over are the change of seasons. Yes. Hey, he said it. Roll credits.
Haha.
All right. Is the change of seasons and things that go along with it. Autumn with decay and rebirth, or sorry, decay and loss. Summer with the sun. Winter with renewal and slumber. Things like that. All right. No, not with a fifth. Actually, 16. Yeah, you'd have names.
16.
So you would have the names of, let's see here, so that everybody else knows.
All right.
That's the divinity. I don't want divinity. I want patrons. There we go. You have. Oh my, excuse me. So you have, starting with the winter, you have Vikarin, which is also called the Lady of Frost. You have Vakarin. Vacaryn. Vakarin. You have Marlias, Marlias, who is the Cardinal of Decay, associated with Autumn. You have Maglena, Maglenna, which is the Duchess of Light, associated with Summer. Oh, yep, no problem.
Again.
Maglenna. LNNA.
LLA.
Or Lenna. Maglena. And then lastly is Yorvis, who is the Duke of Blossoms, and he is associated with springtime. Yorvis.
Yarvis.
Yep. Yep.
Yorvis. Okay, Yorvis. Interesting. Weird name. They like.
All right. Alrighty.
All right. Interesting name. All right.
The
I'll be.
character art is really
All right.
pretty.
Yeah.
Ooh,
New music.
you're gonna have to deal with those guys probably.
Is
no.
the bridge funky? in
The
any
bridge is
way?
not funky in any way.
Nice.
All right. So, you guys.
It would-
All right. So you guys are moving as a group. Don't worry about it too much. So you guys are going to, well, somewhere. Let's find out what happens. Alrighty, so you are going through the shadowy area, so that
Looking
means we
around
go to
at
this table.
everything.
That's alrighty. I will be rolling 2 rolls per day per day equivalent of travel for, basically for every 8 hours of travel that you guys do, which is about the amount that you do in a normal daytime. And then 8 hours of you guys setting up camp. Sorry, my bad. It is 10 hours, my bad, of travel. For 10 hours of travel, I will be setting up I will have 2 rolls, and then you guys are assumed to rest and everything in there. And we'll see what happens. So the grand total of 3 rolls per day. See if anything happens to you guys while you're in the Feywilds. All right, so first day of travel. First roll.
Yay.
All right, 97. That's high. What is And you're in the shadowy area, so let's see what happens here.
Very good or very bad.
Let's fight some tricksters, I guess.
Let's see here. Oh, this is an elaborate one. Let's see here.
I am kind of itching for.
No, this is like 2 paragraphs. This is an elaborate one.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna share a little secret with you. I go through the internet, find about a dozen tables, and then go through, like, just read through them, change the things I want to change, and then just reconstruct them. So, like, most of the ideas are taken care, like the raw idea is there. It's just I will alter it to fit my needs. So I don't have to worry about thinking about it. I will just think about it in the context of what I want changed with the idea that's already there. It cuts down on time a lot. It also keeps it Feywild feeling. Like, so that my own ideas don't kind of take me into, like, the weeds somewhere. Okay. While walking, you find you hear, actually, give me perception checks across the board, please. One moment. Whoa! No.
What's my perception?
There we go.
What's my perception?
Ooh!
Perception.
Yeah!
Natural 1.
13? Not bad.
I'm distracted.
Wisteria, what's your
Sarah
wisdom?
just goes absolutely fucking blind. Oh,
You don't have perception as a skill?
20.
Oh, okay.
No.
We are so bad.
Plus 5 is
Well,
still decent.
And there's another one. All right. So,
Oh,
all right. So,
right.
Wisteria, fortunately, because the DC was not very high. You hear some footsteps walking through the area. You look in the direction. You don't see anything, and then you see a set of boots walking by themselves. Go past a bush, and then another set, and another, and then one more. Soon they come in front of the path in front of you, and are walking away.
she just looks so confused. Like her ears are down. Like her ears are down and her tail is just stopped. That's the level of confused. She's like, what is that? What?
Oh,
What?
probably some type of transmutation magic. Would Lewis know what type of?
Give me
is
an
this,
Arcana check.
Animate objects or? Lewis is trying to figure out what type of magic this is.
All right, a 15 is sufficient. 15.
This is
I mean, it could be magic. It probably is magic. You're not quite sure how it would be done, but I mean, you've manipulated stuff with, of people that manipulate things with invisible servants and things like that. So it wouldn't be hard for this to happen, or for someone to create such a thing. You also know that there are creatures that are very tiny and have significant enough strength to be able to do that. So maybe it's a prank.
It's probably.
No, they are walking perpendicular. So if you're going straight, they're going like straight from your left to your right, and they just walk by, about 20 feet in front of you.
Okay. I wave.
The boot stops mid-step, turns towards you, and just stands there.
I crouch down. Are you trying to escort
Let's see
us
here.
somewhere?
I actually have to check something else here. Oh no, wait, this is not a D100. This is a 12. All right. Okay. you feel a hand pat you on the head.
Ah.
Just Zero.
Like all of us or just Sierra?
And now your hat's off your head.
Okay.
And is now on top of what looks to be on top of a head about 5.5 feet in the air. About your height.
You can borrow it, but it is mine, so I'll need it back soon.
You see the hat
Okay.
tilt to the side.
Not with the hat, if you agree. Yeah, you can take it for now, but I will need it back in like an hour.
It will
No,
take the
goodbye.
hat down, so you can't see the inside of it, and then it'll put it back on your head. Make a perception check for me, please.
Huh,
All right.
8.
Okay.
Thank you. That wasn't an hour.
Make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
That's still a flat with 20.
Not bad. All right.
17.
Sorry.
You feel a strange compulsion try to draw you into walking with it as it begins to leave, but you're able to steel yourself.
Her. You can just ask
Yeah, the
us
boots
to
keep
go
walking.
with you, you know. Should we follow it?
If you so wish.
Sonoshi McLaren said,
Yes, you do see the
Have I
boots.
seen the
Once
boots?
someone mentions that they're there, I assume
Everyone
everybody
sees
can
them.
see them.
Everyone sees them.
Apologies.
There are actual people, Ray, that don't act.
Boots have
I'm
since
guessing
kept
people are
walking.
invisible?
They do not respond,
Ah,
as they are boots and are walking.
Her.
ha ha ha, very funny.
Should we follow it? We stare at this as your sort of family quest thing.
Very little clue what's going on.
Yeah,
Brain
you did
empty.
give me back
Uh,
my hat.
And it also tried to draw you with it, so I'm
Ray is
gonna
gonna
be
take
safe.
this opportunity and be cheeky and attempt to jump into the
Okay.
boots.
So,
No. Oh.
You're
Okay.
gonna knock someone over.
all right. Well,
You're gonna knock
That's-
someone over.
let's see what happens. Indeed.
Shiar's low wisdom.
Let's see which one's.
In the nicest way possible.
Okay.
Raquel.
Let's see here. Attempting to
In the nicest
interfere with
way
the boots
possible.
that are walking.
It's attempting to interfere
Yeah.
with the
Like jump in
boots.
to put it on.
With boots.
So,
on.
Ray is a teenager. These are adult-sized boots, so they're not quite too big for her. They're like this. They would actually fit nicely if that was the case.
Okay.
Okay, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Ray is a
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Make a strength saving throw for me, please.
That's it.
Come on, fighter.
Ray is like fucking 6 feet tall. Ray, what's your before you roll?
Oh, you're like
what's
the save
your,
bonus?
save? Yeah, I want to hear the save bonus before you roll.
+4.
Lewis will see that something's happening, and with his divine power, he will use his.
Oh, there you go.
portal
So
ability
that is
and
a
give
17 then?
15 on
All right.
roll.
Proficiency,
Proficiency is Proficiency is 3, not 4. And
Really?
strength of 2
Yeah, it
is
should be higher now.
if you have a
Oh,
plus
sorry.
2 to, you have a plus 2 to
3.
your strength, or plus 1.
Also,
Nope, that is
nobody
a
sees
passive
him
thing that
with
just
his weapon
happens.
ability.
Well, regardless, a 17 or higher in this case
From his
is sufficient. You are able to. It's a plus 2, so you would have a plus 5 to your save then. In any case,
Yeah.
the save is sufficient. The boots attempt to wander away with your feet in them, but you are able to keep your feet planted in the ground, and you feel like a tether that is pulling them snaps. You now have boots. Let's see what boots they are.
Ooh.
There is
I need to be identified.
6
Yay,
possibilities.
shoes.
5.
You
Ray
have not
Ray walked
chosen
around
till
with
now.
a tattered cloak
Yes.
for clothing in the entire first season. Because that's just what she wanted to do.
Oh no, buddy.
She has like basic
now
common
we're
clothes now.
And actual clothes.
And clots. D.
She does have armor, yes.
She has armor, right?
I believe.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. No plus armor, just light
Light
armor.
armor.
These boots are These boots have a metal plate on the toe and the heel, much like safety shoes.
Cool.
Useful. Shall we carry on then?
Yeah.
They
Oh,
do
they
not
have
appear to be
magic
emanating
shoes?
magic on their own.
Well, you
A
got
cursory
full boots.
inspection will reveal that because magical items in my games have like anything that is magically enchanted in of itself has etchings in it. So a cursory investigation can, especially when you consider that Lewis has a plus 12. I'm not gonna make you roll because unless he rolls a 1, you're gonna know.
By the way, that invisible possibly person reminded me. Can I jump into the ethereal plane?
Who knows?
Or can I not?
Do you
Don't get
do you
stuck
Shall we
again.
continue
do you
then?
try?
Yeah, we're
Okay.
continuing through the forest.
Sonashi McLaren said.
Oh, the hat is
Who
on
does
back
the
on
hat belong to
Zira's
to
head
move?
already.
Yeah, give it to me, babe.
Oh.
I'm gonna say no for now because
Okay.
Luis is pissed at me for trying earlier.
Boots wander off.
So shall we?
Alright.
I will say,
Just
as they
wander
are
off.
walking, as they are walking, because Wisteria is nervous, she's like moved the plait on her head to go over her shoulder, and she's kind of messing with it.
Oh, one thing. As Lewis is walking, he's gonna think to himself, wait a minute, a familiar. Hey, so, should I summon Willow? Willow is from the Feyland, but I don't know what form they're gonna take as in their original plane.
Maybe they'll be happy to be
That
on.
is not the correct one.
Possibly. Would I know
That-
if the familiar is still bound to my service in the Feyland?
Sonashi McLaren said. Ray looked to Lewis and show him her new shoes look. New shoes.
Yes, indeed. They look
Where
great.
is it? I didn't upload the
Yes.
token.
Will they attack me? sight, or will
You
will
have
of
no
assistance?
reason to suspect otherwise. Like nothing has indicated to you that rules of that have changed. Is a good way of putting it.
Okay. Lewis will just snap his finger and summon Willow a little bit in front of him in an
let's see
open
here.
space.
Where is that token? I didn't upload it apparently. So stand by. Nope, that's the wrong folder. Did I have it in the downloads? Is that where it is? I guess I didn't make it. Where the heck is it? I lost the token apparently. Apologies. All right.
It's okay.
Negative.
It's still a hawk.
Oh man, I gotta check for you. Hold on. What color is that? What color is this?
Oh, he's excited.
All right. You see a mote of light about the size of a oh, how big how big is this thing? About 20 centimeters in diameter. It shines with a blue, like a pale blue, and darkened shadow light. So kind of like a pale blue in most places, and then there's like a darkened shadow section on it.
Well, hello there, Willow. It's nice to see you
The mote.
again. You are
Oh, sorry,
in your
go ahead.
home plane now. Can you assist us?
The mote of
in
light does
traveling?
not respond
You are from here.
and just kind of floats around you playfully.
Hi, Willow. You're so pretty right now.
Wisteria is just watching in absolute.
Give me an
awe because
insight
she
check.
hasn't really seen anything like this before.
Lewis.
Wait, who? Uh-oh. Hold on.
Okay,
I will re-roll with Lucky.
there you go. All right.
20.
You get the feeling that while this is probably your familiar, because there's no reason for it to not be, the behavior is very different than what you would expect from your familiar if you were to summon him in your home plane. This seems childlike almost, whereas normally he's very, I would say, your familiar under normal circumstances has a more of a stoic kind of personality about it. Matching yourself for the most part.
I don't mind.
All
Shall we
right.
carry on then with our new companion.
Sure.
Next part of travel.
Maybe we'll get
Ooh,
more.
12. Not
Oh,
yet.
When we rest.
I mean, you can rest early if
do
you'd
we
like, but
rest
it's not that time yet
in the meantime.
for you guys. You don't feel this is like you guys have been traveling for, by your estimation, maybe about 6-7 hours by this point.
Okay.
I have to check. I think I might have a map for this one.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I don't have a map for this one. Okay.
I wanna fight.
All right. You see what looks...
That's fine.
All right. You see a bunch of small, as in like actual size category small. So creatures about the size of a dog, or a halfling. Small humanoid shape, elven-esque creatures with wings, all surrounding a pedestal, which has a body on it burning. The body seems does not seem to be reacting. While it doesn't match what you would expect, this looks like a funeral. It is similar to the other fae that are surrounding it, and they are all airborne with their gossamer wings flapping.
I'm gonna say, if this looks like a funeral, I say we leave it be.
There are 6 of them around this thing.
The body doesn't
Nope.
react like it's burned alive or whatever, right?
It is a smokeless fire.
It's a funeral.
Oh, pretty. Well,
After about a moment or so,
I think
one of the fairies grabs the ankles of one of the, I'm just gonna call them fairies because that's what they are. Grabs the burning body by the ankles, pulls it out, flaps it like you would a blanket, and it starts flying again, as if unharmed by the fire. And then the one that grabbed the ankles immediately goes over and lays down in the fire.
oh, so it's a good
This fairy burns to ash.
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
Never mind.
should we?
Oh.
I want to figure out what's going on here again. Again, what the fuck is going on in this plane?
Give me
Right with the Feywild?
Give me an Arcana
Yeah.
check. If you want to. If you want
The
to.
same, please.
17.
Oh, mine's just
Okay.
20. Okay.
Lewis.
That's not bad.
Hysteria. That fairy just decided to lay down in fire and kill it and burn itself to ash.
No shit!
Oh. If
Oh.
they're doing this for
Fuck
fun?
if you know.
Can I?
Yeah, okay.
Is
It-
that
it
like
looks like
regular
normal fire.
or magical fire. Can I play with freaky nature stuff?
Not really, no. You're not attuned to fire.
Elemental stuff? Fair. That's fair.
Question, do fairies help mortals or do they fuck with
Give
them
me
more?
a-
Are the
I think fae themselves are actually nature. Yes, they are. Give me a nature check.
mortals
20.
20.
They are all over the map. It depends what mood they're in. They can be helpful, they can be catastrophic, they can be pranksters, they can be... They're as varied as humans when it comes to their personalities. The problem is with the fairies and most fae is that their personalities, while equally varied, are more volatile.
Are the other
They
fairies
seem
doing open
unfazed by
fairy
this. They are just kind of flapping their wings, just kind of almost like they're waiting for their turn. Like that kind of feeling.
Oh,
Should we ask for
did the fairy that came back to life
You have no idea.
change in any way?
It looks the same as when you first seen it, which was in the fire. They all look distinct enough from each other that you could tell the difference. Some have different clothing, some have different colors about them.
Should we ask for directions, or should we just
Sonashi
leave?
McLaren said, Ray don't know what to feel, see them turn into a fireball and turn to ash.
I mean, we can ask. They seem at least ambivalent.
Well, you're the social one. Go ahead.
Sure. I'll head over
Yeah.
and
Oh,
levitate
by
with
walking
the-
to them, they are similar to your height.
Ah.
They are, but like
Ah.
not far off the
No, I
ground.
thought they were flying in there.
They're about half your height in terms of size.
Ah, okay. Hello. Hello. I don't
They all
want to
turn their
interrupt,
faces towards you.
But we're just a little lost.
Hmm?
Hi.
They
Yeah,
They all
so,
wave- they all wave you.
let's reach
hi,
the
hi,
fire.
hi, hi.
Hi.
Hmm.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Well, we're new to the area, and we were wondering
Oh.
if you know of any good
Place to
places
visit. Place to visit. Place to visit.
around the area.
Specifically
They all
for
start kind of looking at
mortals.
each other, thinking and whatnot. Oh, oh, they should see her. Yes, her. Ooh. No, no.
Who's her?
Very good. Helpful.
Is her wood?
Helpful. Problematic.
Interesting. Oh, helpful is good. Oh, okay. We're good with dealing with problematic people.
Oh.
Who's
She in
her?
charge of forest, not forest. Not in river, not river.
Wisteria's interest is like up, her ears are up, kind of.
They collectively seem very indecisive about anything that they conclude.
Okay. Is
Well-
she powerful?
Sonashi McLaren said, Ray I'm not sure to swing her scythe due to it being super annoying
Oh,
and
boy.
ominously round
All right.
her scythe.
Let's see what happens here.
Ravenor, you're
Very
fought.
helpful.
No,
Very
Ray,
helpful.
All right.
We're trying to talk to them!
Three of them seem don't seem at all interested or bothered. One of them kind of looks
I
at
have
you,
not swing.
kind of confused. They're like, evil sight, evil sight, evil sight, evil sight, evil sight. Ah! And three of them immediately just fly away.
Oh. Okay.
Ray, we're trying to ask for directions. Can you not?
Sorry, we're gonna put the.
And one of them,
evil
one of them that doesn't
side
that didn't flee, that pointed out that it was an
Right.
evil sight, actually flies over and starts looking at it curiously.
Or if you want to look at the evil side, maybe
Can I
they
see
will
where
let
the-
you.
Oh,
Can I
they
see
went
where
like
the
they
other
started
one-
flying in a direction and went invisible, and they're gone.
Oh,
Well, we made him less indecisive. Vex say
Okay.
there is less of them.
Well,
Well,
okay.
I have a question of my own. Can you just point us the direction
Her.
to her?
Her,
Give us
her,
little
her.
directions if you
Oh!
have them.
Directions. And all three of them point in like completely different directions
Maybe
from
we
each
can
other.
follow you here. Okay.
that's
Ooh,
very
okay.
helpful, thank you.
Can
What
you
was
Fire?
the-
Fire.
What
Oh!
did you do with the fire, by the way?
Burn away unnecessary.
That fire, yes.
Unneeded. Unwanted.
Fascinating.
Unnecessary of you. And
Oh,
what about those that are
They stay.
wanted?
They remain. No, not burn.
Huh.
Fire.
Who decides
Fire.
if they're
Fire.
unwanted or not? Oh.
I forgot to point something out with the fire. With Wisteria seeing that one of the fairies just absolutely perished.
Oh no.
Oh,
She's a bit
PTSD.
I was waiting for that.
Anxiety.
PTSD.
Yeah.
Is the
I need you to roll a. How many members of your family do you have? 13? I need you to roll a D13 for me.
Oh my
Sorry,
God.
a D.
She's one of
Other than
14.
yourself, because you're not going to see yourself in there.
13 then. Oh no!
Come on, man.
All right. I need a wisdom saving throw.
Which one do you see burning?
You're good at these.
Bollocks!
You're good at these.
Makes it purposefully low. No, don't
Yep.
do that.
Don't roll a 1.
It's a +7.
All right. All right.
Go on.
You see shapes of a figure that is
Actually,
Not
really
the
wanted to
fairy
see what would
briefly.
happen.
and what looks like a burning building, but you're able to shake it from your brain. It's not the first time you've seen
Alright.
images of the such in
Damn.
fire, and you're able to steel yourself a little bit.
He-
Is the fire something?
Is the fire something what, sorry?
Hair did? The hair did. Like if the shit
Oh.
you keep talking about did the fire.
No, just looks like normal fire.
Okay. That's good. Well,
What? She's gonna kind of look at the
All right.
fairies like collectively for a minute. Would you
Oh.
be able to show us
Go?
how to get there?
No.
Can
Place you
lead
go,
us there?
and you find,
Lead us.
but not travel to.
How do we? find
okay. I think I got it.
One of them is still
Very
looking at the scythe,
helpful.
kind of fluttering around Raylanor.
Yes, I agree.
Right?
Ray, leave them alone, please.
Only the
I
one.
think they don't leave Ray alone.
Sonashi McLaren said, Ray squint her eyes.
Oh, not friend. Okay, bye-bye. And
They're
flies away.
friendly. They don't seem.
She remembers to not trust the Fae. Far.
She is, yeah.
Aren't you a changeling?
She is, yeah.
Are you
I will
saying
have to
to
be
not
back in a
trust?
second. I am.
That's fine.
being
I actually gotta go to the
told
bathroom. We'll do a quick
I'll
break.
be back in a minute
Like,
or two.
quick 2-3 minutes.
Okay.
I am. Yes, you are a people mimic.
I am so happy about
Hey.
everything.
I think my
happened.
favorite, like, meme I ever saw about a mimic was you open the chest and you see gun. You see? It's not a mimic. It's not a gun mimic. It's a mimic with a gun. Put your valuables in this chest.
Ruby, everything else.
I'll be right back.
I am back.
Hello.
A link.
It's another meme.
Part of me really
Uh.
wanted that like wisdom save to fucking fail.
That would have been said.
I know, but it would have been good character development.
I know, I know.
I love my girl,
A
but you
link.
know. What?
Oh my god, son. If you ever wonder what Elena says, chat, it's a meme. It's a meme, always.
It's always a meme. What do you mean? It's always
So,
a meme. Memes.
I'm
The
having fun in the
DNA of the
Feywild.
soul. Donut. I think Sona might know that reference though, because in the meme word.
A link.
Have you ever died?
Awesome.
Wait, what? Hold on. What meme is this? Let me see.
Oh, Sona. Good contact. Us laughing about something with.
Yes, teleport. Teleport is a very interesting individual. I like teleport stuff. He's fun.
Oh my gosh.
He makes fun
A link.
content.
Oh no.
Kitty.
Kitty.
Look at him. Look. Look.
Okay, so I think I got how we're supposed to go.
We're just gonna need to find her.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's because she's gonna find us.
go deep.
All right.
And think about
Who
finding
is her?
her.
Okay, so you have
The
no
hell
idea.
am I talking about?
Okay. Well, a little bit longer goes by.
Trust the process.
Didn't the fairies say that?
Well, they said yes, but they were also indecisive and said no.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. One of them
Don't
said
try to
problematic.
make sense of fairies. Please.
If only
Don't
one of the
try.
6 said problematic, maybe it's good.
It's kind of hard to tell what they're saying.
Of course you would think. Good.
Big shocker, I'm sure. All right. You guys said a few more hours pass by, and you notice while traveling that while you can still see the sun, it is shaded in the darker area. The sun has not moved at all, and you most certainly have been traveling for hours. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Perpetual twilight, it seems. It is. You are
Are
getting
we
tired. It is towards the end of your travel day.
Should we find somewhere
Alright.
to sleep?
Okay.
I would like.
Let's
to
see here.
Is there any safe?
Good question.
All right.
It's Feywild, so it's
Another hour passes by, and the lot of you get to here. And suddenly it gets towards a dark part of twilight. It is late. It is equivalent of late evening with the sun just peeking
Oh,
out over
oh my god, it's
the horizon. And I don't think I gave you guys access to your tokens. No, I didn't. Stand by.
probably not.
Well, how big are the trees? by the way?
Some of them are normal size. Some of them feel like they're huge compared to what they should be. And you see this with every kind of flora. So some trees are
I
massive, some are
feel
tiny,
kinda
like the
cold
size of
here.
flowers, but they are not saplings. There are some flowers that are the size of saplings and look fully grown. There are some that look like they're just starting to sprout and they're the size of a tree. You see this with all of the various plants that you encounter. All right, if you can't access your token, just give your page a little refresh and it should
Okay.
fix. All right.
I can access it.
She's exploring.
I am heading straight for
All
the
right.
video.
This looks like a very large tree in front of you.
Good spot.
Indeed.
She seems
There
like
is
he thinks he's
glowing
just following
bugs
them.
about the size of your fingernail, all the way up to the size of your fist, flying around.
I'm gonna
Hold
head
on.
to the tree.
So
Slow down. All right. Okay. You're gonna talk to the tree.
I assume
All
it's
right,
alive
talk
because
to the tree.
everything here is. Hello. May we rest in you for the night? Will you eat us?
The tree remains stoic. Give me an insight check.
Eh?
You suspect the tree is stoic because it is a tree and does not talk.
Oh, it's
Sonashi
not alive.
McLaren said,
Yay.
All right, you now have a bit of torchlight.
Say it's dark.
It matches the fireflies and light around you. For the most part,
Are we good to be polite?
it doesn't do too much to improve your distance of vision, but it does improve the quality in the immediate area to some degree. Wisteria, if you're examining these glowing bugs that are flying, give me a nature check.
Okay, what's my
No, because Wisteria is a mushroom druid, not a druid of beasts. 18. These.
Hell.
All right.
Nemesis Forest
These
Druid.
look kind of like bees, kind of like fireflies, but they're a little bit different. You look. They are one of them lands on your hand while you're kind of gesturing and looking at them curiously. It resembles a bee, but the back end of it has this sloshing liquid in its in a transparent section of its body. And that liquid itself is glowing, not the bug.
She's just fascinated.
You don't know the name of this
Her
creature,
tail is swaying. She's really happy.
but it certainly seems harmless enough.
She's gonna like look at both the animals and the plants around her, because she's just a curious little bean at the minute. This is all new to her. She's like, oh, what is this?
In the
Like a
meantime,
curious child.
Lewis will go up to Ray and ask her. Since we're stopping at night, he's gonna ask, Raydenor, may I take a look at your scythe? I have a particular spell that can.
Sonashi McLaren said, sure.
Oh.
All right.
well, didn't even need explanation. Lewis will take the scythe and sit down, take off his satchel, everything, and get nice and comfortable, and start for 1 hour.
All right.
Ritually casting Identify.
But it actually adds 10 minutes, not an hour. But regardless. No,
Oh,
personally, I
right.
think it should
I
be,
thought
but
ritual
10
casting
minutes
was an
is
hour,
plenty
sorry.
fine. The main point is to keep you from doing it in combat. All right. Make a spellcasting check for me. So that is D20 plus your spellcasting modifier. So I guess in this case, your intelligence. Plus 4. You don't have a fit 20 in intelligence? Okay. I thought you did.
Not yet.
23. Nice.
23.
You are a 6th level character, so let's see here. What do you learn? You did get that pearl. I remember that happening. Because otherwise you can't cast that spell. Okay. Here's what you know. This is a plus... So, this is a +1 scythe It is a that has the aspects Aberration Bane. So it is so it does bonus damage against aberrations.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it is a scythe that is, well, of aberrant nature on its own, which is kind of ironic. However, upon digging into it, you find something interesting. This is a covenant weapon, meaning it grows as its wielder grows. Unfortunately, you don't know much beyond that, other than that there are many, many chaotic energies flowing about it. Yes, this is
Same
why I'm giving you the answer
energies
directly.
as I'm familiar with. Lewis seems like when he finishes casting and identifies it, you see it spark in his eyes. This is fascinating. It has similar chaotic energy as things in my research. Where did you find this, Eleanor? This is a very powerful weapon. It grows with the user. This scythe will probably be in your hands for the rest of your life. If you don't replace it with something. But you really don't need to. Unless there's some... didn't identify...
Well, that depends.
negative
Do you consider it
aspects.
being aberration or chaotic a negative aspect?
Sonashi McLaren said, "In my dad's basement, buried under the floorboard in a chest."
Good hiding place.
In a chest. Interesting.
They're
On top of the
making
tree?
A camp on the top of the tree. In the meantime.
It's a normal tree. You can't really do anything on top of it. Like you can climb on top of the tree, but it's got like the regular
okay.
brush on the top.
Yeah. Okay, then no. It looks.
Oh,
a bit
and the tree, by the way, is
than at the base of the tree.
Exactly.
Does the scythe stars back at Lewis?
No,
Like
it doesn't.
looks at me.
The tree being about 30 feet in diameter, it goes up to about 80 feet in the air. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Indeed, it does.
Does the scythe need attunement?
I'm gonna climb on top just to see if there's anything funky
Okay.
on the top of the trees, but I'll be right back. No. Oh,
Lewis will continue. Who was your father exactly? A person having this in their possessions must be quite the individual.
Sonashi McLaren said,
Give me a
"She'll
history
put her
check.
bag and give you a picture."
Give me a history check.
Yes, sir. This will be a high roll
Yeah,
because this is a
let's see it.
+9 to my history.
27. All right, Ray. Did you give me a
27.
Did you give me a name for him? I don't remember if you did. I don't have it down in my notes. I just have him currently written down as Ray's dad. Yeah, I seen his
I
art.
know he has a name because I've seen his art.
Yeah. Looking
He has art. I need to see.
in the TTS stream
What?
chat.
He is attractive.
Art. Yeah, it's there as well.
In the fan art channel, in the art channel.
Hey yo, okay. Pretty.
hot.
pretty.
Sorry.
Put those titties away. Sorry. Sorry.
What men show their titties? You mean what? I'm so
I
sorry.
mean,
Sonashi McLaren said, Etiumnan Issuari.
Etimium,
That's the
yeah.
name.
You know his name.
Noon.
Dad was a noble once.
A low-born noble, but a noble nonetheless. He never owned land. At least not from his, at least, let me rephrase that. He never inherited land.
What do I know?
Oh
of his
boy, he was
accomplishments?
quite the paladin in his day. Actually, Sono, you can tell them whatever you'd like, because he'll know. Lewis will know a few things, but you'll know more.
Oh boy.
Well, it's not just information that was through 27. Ray will probably know more than you would know anyways.
Yeah. We just know of
What he has done is a
his
little bit
accomplishments,
obscure
who he
in
is,
general.
know his personality.
So even with a 27, like, Ray will just know more.
Mhm.
So just go with whatever she decides to tell you. You recognize him, but what you know of him is a little bit shrouded in mystery. He's not famous, per se. He's just notable. I'll be right back. Getting a drink.
I've just like seen him in like a history or two, like in of like, you know, faith sworns, and just like notable people. This. Oh yeah, I am. This is a
Sonashi McLaren said,
boy.
Mom Tyold me dad was called the White Comme for a time, not sure what church dad used to belong to, but he is a powerful advantuous form what mom told me.
Cool.
You know, that's what Ravenlore says.
I was told that is a statue of my father somewhere, but I don't know where.
Hmm.
Ooh. Lore. I like that you guys are like having a serious discussion meanwhile Wisteria is looking at bugs and I'm climbing a tree.
yep.
Yep.
What would with the 27 would I know to what faith he belongs to, what church?
Yes.
Uh,
Yes, you
Yes,
would. Let me see here.
He does has a magical sword that dad don't let me touch and glows white and crackles with lighting the one time I see him take out.
I wouldn't.
I mean, you could surmise it probably has a bunch of magical properties about it, but specifics, no. So,
Nah.
you do not know what Pantheon. You don't know what Pantheon, or sorry, you don't know what deity he served, but he probably served a, either the light or the gray Pantheon, probably the light, just because of the fact that he is called the White Comet. That name doesn't actually ring a bell per se, oddly enough. Like, let me rephrase that. It rings a bell, but you don't know what, even with a 27. You know that it's notable, and that he has done something enough for him to be of note, but you don't know why. Specifically for Lewis.
Would Zira know?
I mean, you wouldn't know more than Lewis with a 27.
And such? That's fair.
You would hear, well, give me, I mean, if you want to roll a history check to see what kind of stuff that you've heard of for specifically this individual.
Probably not. Okay. History,
He is drow.
history,
What
yes,
race is he?
20. Yeah, a lot of the same things. You know of the name. You know that it's significant for reasons, but it's like it's on the tip of your tongue. You're not sure why he is notable of some kinds. People have talked about him doing stuff, but you don't know what it is off the top of your head.
Interesting.
I gotta check something real quick here with my notes.
Oh boy.
Well, this is more.
Yep.
Probably.
Sonashi McLaren said.
Oh, you.
Matt planned submitting
I've always got something planned.
He always plans something out.
Where did I make note of that? Where is it?
The eternal question.
All I know is that Matt.
Yeah, he's done something of very importance, but I haven't said what it is.
Fun.
Zira. Roll me d20 plus 5, please.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, as you were. Oh, and with you being up at the top of the. It's not an age thing.
Know what happened, I guess.
But yes, she also is. Well, Zira's how old is Zira? She's in her 30s. She's 26, so she's not that much older than Ray. She's only got 10 years, but she's also been on the seas where a lot of older people have talked about stuff.
Lewis is.
I will be back in a second. However, I will theoretically, would Wisteria have heard it considering she is 75?
Mm-hmm.
A lot older.
You can roll history if you want to try and try and see if you know more while they're having this conversation.
Okay, which one's history?
I'm not expecting much out of you. 19. You know a lot of the same stuff that Zira knows.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, I'm not expecting much, as in, like, you're not going to get anything new. All right. Yep. Zira, make me a perception check while you're on top of the trees, please.
I will be back in a second.
Sonashi McLaren said. No, Zara.
She's 75, yeah.
Is like 300 years old. Or is my memory laying into compartments?
So, Wisteria's race lives to be about 300 years old. All right. So the sun that has been kind of like 3/4, 80% visible over trees and hills and whatever is now about 10% visible. That's hence why it's kind of so dark. However, outside of the direction of the sun directly, it looks like there's a fog that blows over the entire forested area where you are. Hard to tell. No, it's just like there. It's just over the tops of all the trees and mushrooms and flowers and everything from where you are.
Huh.
Yeah, kind of like low-hanging clouds.
Okay.
God.
Well,
I still want to do more things.
All right, proper camp it is.
Proper campfire. Ray.
yeah,
I'm so
gonna
sorry,
climb
but I
down
want to do more
and
stuff.
say, well, there's a fog in the air above, so like, be careful, I guess.
Alright.
Maybe
Sure,
we
we'll
should
be there.
make sure we have some cover in case it starts to rain or whatever.
I'm sure these
All right.
trees will be enough.
You guys settle down for the night? Oh, sorry.
Oh, Luis.
Yeah.
be-
Yes.
Before, can you send a message to Amara by any chance, just so she doesn't worry?
Look, Okay. So, question:
Nope,
have we gotten
not
a
yet.
message since I sent it? Well, Zia, the problem is, you know that message I sent to my crew earlier?
Mm-hmm. Our cool, but
Still haven't
sure.
gotten back a message. The time delay seems to be a little big.
Oh boy. Well,
I
then
can
the
send
sooner
it, but
you
it's gonna.
send it, the better it is because she'll be less pissed. Huh?
All right, all right, all right. Luz is gonna wave his hand and cast sending again.
Amara.
At Amara.
Yeah.
And who is this? Who's Amara?
The sister.
Oh, she's
that
the
runs
sorcerer that's
the-
adventuring, right?
The one that runs the inn.
Oh, the
No,
eldest
that's
at the inn.
one
Okay.
that stayed at the inn and was kind of pissed at them.
St-
Yeah.
In a way, sure.
So she's my older sister. Got it.
No, I don't want Zira Amara. Amara.
No way.
Just let her know we're like fine, you know, and not to worry too much, and that we might be gone for a bit. Feywild stuff.
Well,
I'll
Lewis
bring
is
them
gonna
something
say,
nice from the Feywild.
Lewis says, "Hello, no. Lewis is gonna say, this is Lewis. Stuck in Feywild might take longer than usual to come back.
I've returned.
Zira
I
says
guess.
she'll
Why
bring.
can't I find your family? There's your family.
Also stuck in Feywild. We're
All
fine.
right.
Nothing too big.
So find out
Nope,
I
it's
feel
just a
like I
personal
missed the
message.
Notes writing. I'm so sorry.
Basically, tell
All
your
right.
fam that we're fine.
Okay.
Okay.
That's 2 third levels burned.
I mean, that's why I waited
Okay.
until we were about to
And all right. There we go.
Speaking of, we're about to sleep. Since Zira tried to talk to the tree earlier.
Ah,
can I
using that
use
big brain.
Speak with plants.
sleep. Yes. Yes.
Big
Wait.
brain. So
You just
I'm
cast speak with plants, I think, is all you do,
for this.
and you just are able to communicate with plants while you're in, I believe, in close proximity.
Okay.
Okay.
You imbue plants within.
Oh, within 30
feet
feet of you, you say. Okay.
It's an animation. Yes.
Let's make
Within
sure. Let's
30
see.
feet.
Well, I mean, that flower up by the
Covers this
bees, that
entire area
bees
just
question
alive.
mark, is 30 feet away from you, so it's not. So you're actually in a bit of a clearing. Okay.
Yay.
I also want to do
Okay.
something when everyone goes to sleep.
All right. So you cast speak with
I want
plants.
to be the last to go to sleep.
Yay. I'm watching the big tree because I'm assuming that we're gonna sleep under the
Okay.
big tree. Hi.
Okay.
I'm really sorry for disturbing you. I know this is probably not a very good time. But I was wondering if it's okay with you if we could stay here for a little bit. We're very tired. We've been walking all day, and well, what we can assume is all day. And we just wanted to know if it was all right with you. If it isn't, we can.
Oh
leave,
yeah, it's
but
fine if you stay here. I don't mind at
I
all.
just wanted to check.
I don't mind the slightest.
Thank you.
Now, be careful though, okay? Don't hang out by that guy over there. All right? Over there.
Which one?
There.
Over where? The one with
Right
all
or
the...
left?
She's gonna walk over to this one. This one?
Yeah. Don't listen to him. He's mean.
Oh.
No, so that was from the tree from Oh, I don't have my marker on this one. Damn it. All right. I'm just going to use you. So that second voice came from here.
Okay.
Came from the tree that you are gesturing towards. Because you walked in range of it.
Oh.
Don't listen to him. He's mean.
Yeah.
He always says I'm a jerk, but he doesn't actually listen.
I mean, I think you're both lovely.
Ah, thanks. I appreciate it. I'm glad you think so.
I like the flower. I like
Oh.
the flowers. They're very nice.
Sonashi McLaren said, Ray, look at Wisteria. I need Ozma more firewood.
No!
www.
What?
There is like
Actually,
fallen
branches that fell off.
dead branches that you could use. I imagine that's what you would have used unless you are carrying firewood, because you haven't talked to me about a tree that you have chopped down. Also, you can't start a fire with logs. which
You
Which
like,
you don't
a
have, so.
fire starter
um
to do it. Or like
I
something
know.
to
when you
start.
make a comment to the flowers, the big pink flower that's nearby says, "Thank you." You hear that?
I think you're very lovely.
She thinks I'm lovely.
Also,
Sure,
I have a question
sure.
for you, if that's all right. What are these? Like, she's gonna gesture to the bugs.
Ray melts some cheese
Oh,
and some
nice.
bread for dinner.
Nice.
Be right back.
Oh,
So she wants to know what the bee/firefly
they
things
take
are.
from me. They make me strong later.
I'm glad they do that. I know of something similar from back home.
Bees?
They're called
Bees?
bees.
Ah, eh.
They do something similar.
No like bees. They sting.
Yeah,
Wisteria,
they're not like these.
Wisteria, can you ask them about hair? Capital H?
Oh, I can. We ran into a group of, I think they were fairies earlier. And they were
Oh,
talking about
and you'll see the flower just kind of
who
curl up and go
started
and,
the fire.
and like in and of itself, like it was in bloom before, and now it's just a bud.
Oh, I'm sorry. Like at that, her ears are gonna dip
Dude,
like back.
dude, mind him.
Like,
He
very
gets
similar.
scared of the mention of her. No, no.
Would you like a hug? You don't have to. That's okay. You don't have to. I would rather offer and get a response from it than
Sorry, you do
it
what?
and find out through that way. It's okay.
I didn't.
No.
Consent.
Oh, okay.
She's
Consent.
saying that, yeah, consent. Consent. Consent is important, even if it's just.
This flower is not consenting.
Yeah, that's okay. But she's gonna like look back to the trees. So we were wondering if we could possibly find the mentioned her.
Hmm.
If you have any if you
Her,
know
her,
any ways to find her,
her.
anything
Which her? There's lots of hers.
significant that could help us.
You're her. She's her. She's her.
I don't. I'm kind of a her. We were told that she looks after the forest.
Her, her.
And so-
Ah. You must mean her. Oh.
Does
Yes,
her
Duchess.
have a name that we could refer her to?
Yes, Duchess.
Duchess.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's lovely.
Did
Do I hear
does
the
Wisteria
word Duchess?
sorry, did Wisteria say Duchess in
Does
there?
Lewis hear the
You did,
word
right?
Duchess?
Yeah. Okay, you hear Duchess, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Which Duchess? There's a lot of Duchesses in the Feywild. I don't want to run into a Archfey.
I mean, Archfey are powerful, right? So maybe we should run into them.
Yes, powerful, but also possibly dangerous.
Oh, we've done dangerous before.
One might say problematic.
And powerful
Yeah.
before.
Welcome back.
Archfey
McLaren
are-
said, back.
Hello.
Archfey are on a different level.
Nice.
Some
Whatever.
cheese in real life.
Anything.
Well,
Than anything. we
well,
have
if she
fought.
looks after the forest, she can't be that bad. The forest is nice so far.
Even the nicest of Fae have their dark sides, Era.
Of course. We just need to find what they want. and try to find a way to get it to them.
Okay. I'm still worried.
It'll be fine.
Also, I'll ask Willow if they want to, they can scope out the area. I don't know if they can do it as
Willow has been
effectively as
dancing around you the entire time. It just starts to dance around the area instead. But it's making a wider berth, but still in visual range of you.
All right. Wonderful.
Nope, not
Do I
yet.
need to roll any perception checks? Not yet.
But yeah, she's gonna look to them and kind of
That's again.
ask if there's any specific way of contact or not finding, not contacting, finding.
Sorry, I was distracted by my daughter because she keeps turning the fans off. Well, actually, she was turning the air purifier off, which is worse
Oh,
because
no.
I hate the smell of rat cages. Sorry, what was your question? Yeah, we have rats.
You have rats?
They stink.
Oh,
Actually, their cage stinks. They themselves are not too bad. Oh my goodness. Okay, one moment.
okay.
I want to get as much things done in the session as possible.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying
No.
this immensely.
Yes. Light ball Willow, let's go.
All right, I'm back.
Light bulb.
Light ball.
Wisteria talking to plants.
Also, did you
Just
say
do
that
it with
Willow
stuff.
has a
Yeah,
Willow has a
like there's
dark
like it's
shadow?
mostly one color. Ember, leave the
Partially-
child. Leave them alone. I will put you in your room. All right. Yeah, it's kind of like a. How do I describe this? It's kind of like an imperfection. If you were to like have a perfect sphere, like a perfect mote of light, it's like there's a dark blot of an imperfection on it.
Is it similar to the
Not really.
Shadows I create at my
It's
fingertips.
like maybe, but you don't think the two are related to each other necessarily.
So, do you know if there's any way of finding her? Or
Oh,
anything
you find what need.
to specifically help us?
If you need, you find. Mm-hmm.
So if
Forrest
we
is good
need
at
her-
showing what is needed.
Okay.
I actually very young. I not know much.
I'm
Sorry?
also kind
What'd you say there, Druid?
I don't know a lot either.
That's still the biggest tree in the area, by the way. That's saying that.
Wisteria is also the tallest, and she doesn't know a lot. It's fine.
Ray is not
Like,
taller
like,
than
like-
Wisteria.
How tall is Rayona?
Yeah, Wisteria is just short for a furball, but Ray
Wisteria is
is as
6'9".
tall as possible for a changeling.
Uh,
If my memory serves.
Yeah, Wisteria's.
I don't
full
remember
average
if
height
Ray
is
was
about
tall or not.
Furbolgs are 7
Yeah.
to 8 feet
McLaren said,
tall.
Ray is
Yeah, so Ray is
6
just
feet
tall.
4.
Yeah, Tia's still taller.
He's like pushing the limits of how tall.
Wisteria's short.
Just 2 ICNHES taller than my real self. D.
it is.
Nice.
Oh,
Anyway. But yeah, thank you.
Oh yeah, sure, no
And
problem.
Thank you for letting us stay here tonight. Yeah. She's kind of gonna like bounce on her feet a little bit and her tail swaying a
The
lot.
air up here is fresher tongue out.
Oh,
Hello.
that was the sound.
What fell?
Persona.
Sorry, I was turning off my microphone for a second.
Persona.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Well,
Mm.
Lewis is gonna call it a night.
Yeah, so is
I
Tia.
want to do some other stuff, but I mean, I can send another send.
He is gonna kind of like wave to them.
Alright.
Like to the trees and the flower a bit before no longer doing speak with plants.
Oh, okay. I think I know what I'm gonna burn the final sending on. Before we go to
Can
sleep,
you let me send a message to my mom?
only if I know who. If I'm familiar with her.
So criteria for that is,
To know how
I was gonna say, you need a name, you need a face,
Oh,
and
never mind then.
basic knowledge of interaction with the individual in order to be able to do that. So, I know a lot of people say like, hey, you can send it to this person. Like, you need to have actually interacted with the person to be familiar with them. Unfortunately.
Okay, so Lewis is gonna use that sending before he goes to sleep.
Oh,
Lewis.
okay.
Go.
I knew this was coming.
Yeah.
Modius. It's a person. It's a person that Lewis knows.
Oh.
He's sort of dead.
Lewis is gonna say, "Hello, been a while."
Amodius has shattered a coup and now has TKA
Okay.
Yanova.
Oh,
Tongue out.
wonderful.
As I was saying, hello, been a while. Stuck in Feywild. Don't know when this is going to reach you.
maybe some advice.
You have 6
I've
more
been
words
good.
if you want them.
I've been doing okay. Love you.
Okay. It is evening.
Harry.
Oh, I'm happy. Thank God.
Okay.
Happy that didn't fail. Holy shit. Who's gonna take first watch?
I can.
Sure.
He
I
is like,
can
yeah, I'll
take
do it.
second.
All right.
We're gonna have a light ball dancing around.
Wonderful. He has little cat instincts, like
All right.
chase,
If that's the case,
but like politely.
I'm gonna give.
hey, there you go.
Wisteria a Bardic before.
That's a D6 for you, right? All right.
Hey.
All right, Wisteria. If you are taking a watch, give me a perception check, please.
Okay,
Be-
what is
your
my
perception is your plus your stat, plus
perception?
5.
Just plus 2. Plus 5.
You use the D6 because it's gonna fade in 10 minutes.
You have a D6 if you want it.
Like this is the one skill check that you're gonna be using it on. So
Wait, so am I just rolling
Yep,
like a
plus
1d6?
4, so
So it's just a
15. Not bad.
1d6.
81. All right, let's see what we
so
got here.
15. Yay!
I believe that is a nothing eventful. I believe that is nothing eventful. Yep, nothing eventful.
Pardon? Oh wait.
Who
All right.
Okay.
Who are you gonna wait?
Who's next? Well, it's up to Wisteria who she wakes
You
up.
can take next watch.
Okay, Zira.
Yeah, Zierra.
Sure.
The evening seems, well,
I'm
just
gonna-
as you left it when you first passed out. Give me a perception check if you are staying on watch.
Nice.
All right.
Four.
That is a 6 negative.
need
You
to
do
make a
not.
Perception check with Willow.
27. All right. This is
I'm
on the
just
secondary table.
It's, you know,
Yeah, this is the
yeah. We got
low
the
percentile
second
stuff.
table.
Let's see here. 27. I do actually need to remind you guys that we do need, in the second table, there are things that you will have to run from. Oh,
Oh boy.
you're not the problem.
It's fine.
your survival is not in question here.
We're in the cave.
All right.
I'm pretty dumb though.
She McLeod
Yes.
said, Mine is.
The reason I say Zira's survival is not. The reason I say that Zira's survival is not in question is because she can move pretty close to 200 feet in a single round. She will outrun most things.
Yeah. But I just
Yes.
can't
Okay.
tell them much about you guys.
This is a weather effect.
Oh,
Oh.
This is true.
that's 4.
Again,
Will outkill
most things. Keyword. Indeed.
Okay.
Indeed, you cannot.
I can't
All right.
feel the weather.
Zira.
XDD.
Suddenly, and without warning, raindrops the size of your hand start landing on the ground around you.
Oh,
They land with loud splashes. It is not yet pouring rain, but it is hitting hard and regularly. I need for you to make a Constitution I need everyone actually to make Constitution saving throws to see, in general, to see if they don't get hurt by this. Negative.
Can I have advantage because water? Huh?
Oh, man. All right.
You're really reaching there.
Lewis, you wake up from one of the
That's a
droplets of water hitting your hand. It stings a little bit. Fortunately, there's tree cover where you guys are, and you're able to hide underneath it without it becoming too much of a problem. Though your rest is disrupted and it will take longer to gain the benefits of a full rest, it is not so much so that you can't get it. I need everyone to take.
Lewis is just gonna like further away and
That is a low roll. I need everyone to take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. Lewis, you take 2. That is a low roll.
oof.
Oh,
Yep.
That is on the
2
sheet.
whole damage, guys.
I mean,
It
it's
sounds like
Is the rain making?
it just sounds like very large pockets of water hitting the ground. So kind of like if you were to take a bucket. Negative. It does not sound like that.
Oh my god.
It sounds like if someone was to take a bucket, or sorry, no, if you take a water balloon and then pop the bottom of it so that it all just kind of comes out at once and then lands on the water or lands on the ground. But that's happening rapidly
Okay.
on repeat
I was trying to see if.
as it is raining giant droplets.
See now, my question is based off of Wisteria.
No, this would not
would
cause
this
anything.
cause
It's
anything?
just very loud and obnoxious and annoying.
Okay.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
All right,
I thought I
everyone
had to
struggles to get some sleep, but but eventually the storm does pass after about an hour or 2. You're not quite sure. Zira, who is staying up while you go to sleep?
Well,
All right.
Let's say
Ray, you are.
and I
That's
will
just
give
another
my
person
last
who can
bardic for the day.
re-roll their rolls.
I mean, you need an F.
Ray, you are awakened
Yeah,
for
how
your
many
turn
seconds?
on the watch.
3? Only 3.
Perception check for me, please.
And take a bardic, my last bardic for the last night.
Well, that was my percentile.
So plus 6. Plus d6.
Let's see here.
So that's what happened.
42.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Uh-oh. Did
No, no.
did the horn cause a disconnect? Oh, there she's
Oh,
gone.
No.
Oh, she's back.
Oh,
No. The horn
I
broke.
guess I'll pick. Oh,
Oh,
So no.
perception
no.
check.
Internet cut out.
So
Okay.
no.
You have been awoken from your minimal slumber to do watch by Zira. You have been given inspiration to perform your watch.
Bardic.
Plus d6.
Let's see
for
it.
your Perception check.
Okay.
Time is it? Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, about. If you want to
Let's see.
go later, we can.
That's true. Stargazing got canceled, so we don't have a hard cut. 15. 15's pretty good.
Yeah,
All right.
said.
All right. All right. I can go a little, but not a lot.
Possible going later. Let's go.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. I was looking at 45. Not necessarily.
Oh, this is gonna be somewhat worse.
Something better?
Okay. That's cool. All right, one second. I gotta grab a token. Let's see here.
Uh-oh.
This could
Phalanx.
either be really good or really
Not yet.
Time to roll initiative, boys. Well,
Everyone's a girl here.
wait,
yet.
everyone's a girl here. Shit.
Heck,
All right.
Girl squad. I mean, that's
You do not hear this creature moving, much to your surprise of its size. You see it poking its head out 27 feet in the air, poking its head out from behind a tree. It is You see a very large bear with antlers walking on its hind legs, moving through the forest.
big boy.
Sonashi McLaren said, I shake lose up.
Loose.
Big
Loose.
boy.
Loose.
Please,
Loose.
Loose.
what is it? I
I
just
love him.
look up.
It
and it's
immediately
like,
turns
oh
its head
my
towards
God.
the lot of your
Oh,
camp. Did you say it's friend-shaped?
It's fun
Oh,
shaped.
Okay.
I hold his face to not let him yell out.
I kick Zero awake. I shake the Zero awake.
Why?
What?
Take 0
Why?
damage.
You do not hear its
I mean, yes,
footsteps.
he's not
You
strong, but ow. Oh, that's a big
It
boy.
noticed.
And cover their
It
mouths.
noticed you regardless.
Wisteria's like not saying anything, but she's watching.
Hello.
She like sits up, and her tail is like slightly beating against the floor.
Zara will take a defensive position. Hello.
It just stands here. It doesn't look hostile. It looks more curious than anything.
Okay.
I don't have
I'm
speaking
gonna-
animals. No.
I'm
I'm
gonna
cry.
hold my hands up.
I cut some cheese
Hello?
and pass it to the bear.
It's
It breathes in, and the cheese flies up out of the about 8 feet off the ground and straight into its mouth as it breathes it in.
that's cool. I like air too,
Want
and I
more?
like levitate a bit.
Is it? Do you have it out in your hand right now?
Hello.
Okay.
No.
Roar. It just makes a noise.
Huh?
And it just gives Raylanor a big giant lick.
I cut up maybe a quitter of it.
Ray,
out.
you are now very wet. You could say moist, sure.
Soggy.
Yes.
Soggy.
Of course.
This is
I
just
don't
gonna
know.
stay back.
I don't know what it's saying. I can only communicate with plants sometimes. She's just stood there watching this with just pure like serotonin.
Hello.
I give it
It
another
just
chunk of cheese.
Plops. It plops on its bottom,
very
making
lactose
no
intolerant.
sound when it does that, and just eats the cheese.
Oh.
Tia's
Can I-
tail is going all over.
Can I get closer and be like reaching a hand out? Like, can I
Intel check.
pet you?
You're going for an
Can I
intel?
pet you?
Intel check. A
What
some
what,
sort
what
of
do you
check.
want to? What are you trying to figure out?
Whatever check. I need a check.
That would be nature.
What is it?
Just in case, can I
Must
also
be.
do this?
25.
I'm just happy.
This-
to be here.
You do not know the
Never
name
mind,
of
I
this
don't need to.
specifically, but this is one of those things where it's like there isn't really a name for this creature. It's just called a Fey spirit, and which take on many forms. Now, it is. Oh, hold on, 1 second.
Sonashi McLaren said, I will keep a quarter for myself and slicey p up the rest into maybe 4 to 5 slices and give it to it slice by slice.
If this bear
So
is lactose
this
intolerant,
is a form of a stag.
it's gonna be shitting.
Despite it looking like a bear, it is a stag creature.
Maybe.
Stags are very rare Fey. Good in nature, and in most cases, or extremely evil. No in between. You suspect that this is probably a good one, as it has not tried to kill you yet. They.
Love them.
Oh, I'm not quite done yet. They are known to
Well, this is
grant,
gonna
uh, maybe grant wishes, to grant needs, to. There's all kinds of things that they supposedly do.
Oh, need.
Usually for people that appease them in great ways.
Lewis is gonna start
Mm-mm.
slowly
I'm
inching
McLaren said,
closer.
Let me.
Ray will not know this.
Yeah, is gonna come to the group and say, "Everyone, that is face spirits.
Oh,
They're good.
The-
They won't attack us.
hi.
Sorry, go ahead.
Um, greetings. We are mortals from the material plane. We are trying to find some people that can possibly have the power to get us out of this plane. We're kind of stuck here, stranded.
Or
The-
whatever our friend
The bear
next
starts
time to
sniffing
Wisteria.
everyone directly, getting very close. Its snout is about the size of about half the size of your body, Zira.
Can I try to
Sonashi
speak to it in
McLaren
primordial?
said, I asked the bear friend.
If I say hello
Doesn't
in
seem to respond to you
primordial,
speaking in
will it
primordial.
understand me?
Specifically, do you speak
Okay.
primordial Aryan or do you speak primordial
This
primordial?
bear is like flapping.
Like which ones do you know?
I think specific Aryan, but
You would you would know them, but that's why I'm asking. Like your native primordial tongue would be Aryan. Okay. Because the reason I ask is because there's basically 4 different sounds that you can make with them, and then that's either grinding noises, burning noises, sloshing noises, or whistling.
Yeah,
Whistling? All right. The bear doesn't seem to respond to your whistling at all.
whistling. Well,
I tried.
It stares down at Wisteria with some minor confusion.
Sonashi
It no longer
McLaren
seems
said,
interested in the
"I give
cheese.
it another slice of cheese.
Jesus Christ.
Wisteria is cheese.
I I don't know what to do.
Just let it.
Like
Say
her
hi.
her tail's like swaying
Let it
like
happen.
so much.
It won't kill us.
Be
I-
respectful, probably.
It will stand back up on its hind legs, look towards the forest. Actually, hold on. I might be able to do that one better. 1 second. No, cup didn't
It's a
work too well.
friend.
Wisteria's gonna look
The-
and point in the direction.
The forest
that
is
the
disrupted. You
spirit's
see
looking.
a variety
It's
of
gonna go
creatures.
that way?
Some birds, some other small fae, you assume, kind of exit the area. It will look back down at you, Wisteria. And it breathes on you with a very warm air. Nope, it's exhaling.
Does it smell?
All right.
Her ears are like.
It looks at
twitching.
Ray. And does the same.
I think it likes you guys.
Wisteria's gonna like very.
Oh, yeah, you can pet it.
No, she was very slowly gonna try and like reach her hand out.
Well, when I say pet, it's like you kind of touch its snout. It's wet
No!
and kind of squishy. Doesn't really seem like it minds or cares.
Friend.
And it.
Wait,
Oh no, you can say what you want. It's just starting to wander away.
Oh. Okay, I was gonna say like as Wisteria was petting it, she's gonna not take the bandage off, but she's gonna
Make a
move it
perception
off
check.
of her hand, and then continue to. Okay.
It's still 5.
If I'm correct, my perception is.
It's all good.
Oh, it's 5. Okay.
You notice that
Yeah, I know. I keep forgetting what it is.
some of the fur appears to be back from the underneath the bandage.
Huh?
Oh, I killed you.
But she's gonna kind of look at her hand because of course, like
They
the toe
are-
beans are missing still.
Healing,
Like,
but they're
or
not
at
back.
least to my knowledge, they are. So
It's in better condition than it was
Shiva
before.
Claren said, a link.
No. Crisis has been averted. Yes, it has.
like when she
Crisis
realizes this, she's gonna look back up at the spirit. She isn't really gonna say anything because she doesn't know what to say. But she's gonna pet it again.
All right. And the large bear. Oh, sorry.
Oh, pet.
Any
gonna
Narpan
need
to
to-
Ray.
Not that you can discernibly notice immediately.
Hmm?
However, you feel
Okay.
more fit, hardier. The bear wanders off. Or stag wanders off, I should say. Apologies. And it's gone.
Dead.
Wisteria, Raylanor,
Silence,
you both gain level
everyone.
6.
Hell yeah.
Hey!
Woohoo.
Oh, I know what I can do.
Don't mock my serendipity.
Oh, we can.
For you.
Let's
I mean,
I-
you gave it
I
cheese.
mocked
Cheese is one of
everyone.
11.
All right.
What do you
So,
I know what.
Raylanor, can you roll a D10 until you get a 6 or better, please? If you are sticking with fighter.
Chunky.
Wisteria, D8 until you roll a 5 or better if you're sticking with Druid.
Yes. Okay.
D5 or D8 for your. This is for your hit points
What is it
until
again?
you get a 5 or better. Roll again. Again. Hey! All right, and an 8 for Ray Lenore as well. All right, add your Constitution, both of you. That's gonna be some.
And then
One.
throw that on your HP.
Yo, +9.
Hey, Zierra, what's your HP?
40.
Zero does not have a law of Constitution.
I have 1.
Lewis
that's
is
because
higher.
I think the
Wait,
fighter,
are we healed?
fighter with a deep con.
70. Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
You call me squishy, yet I have 6 HP on you.
Shut up. Can you shrug off damage on the text? No.
Yeah, fighters do that.
Oh my god, right. you are
Yeah,
right.
fighter
I
can
can't
feat
survive.
/ ASI for fighter.
Oh my. God.
Oh,
I get one more third
let
level
me
spell.
I know you probably wouldn't, but let me suggest you taking the pay touch.
Ray already has it. Oh, Ray already has the magic initiate
I
feat.
know,
What?
it's-
And Fey touch and Fey touch does not actually fit in this
I know,
circumstance.
It's just messing around.
Mhm.
I know, we're just messing around.
Even
It
healthier.
would take Constitution to become even cheer. No, I'm kidding.
Probably.
Ray's a dex fighter.
What's your?
You do not
Oh,
have
yeah,
strength in your party.
That's right.
High five.
Sonashi
No.
McLaren said,
No.
a link.
That's fine. I can just summon something with strength.
I'm trying to figure out which third level spell to pick.
All right.
Third level spells.
All right, Lewis.
Third level spells. Call lightning.
she
Call
gets-
lightning is the best.
She gets
Sorry.
a third. Her current third level spells, aside from animate dead and gaseous form, which she got.
Do you
from
have the
Beast
reagents
Druid,
necessary to
are
cast
and
Revivify?
Speak with plants.
I don't think I ever gave you Diamond Dust.
Oh, hold on, let me check.
You need diamonds.
No, you don't.
Yeah, that's a dead spell right now.
Oh shit, no.
I mean, you
Fuck.
can change
Yeah,
it every
take
day. You're a
something-
druid.
Okay. Do you want me to help you with your spells?
But is Call Lightning
Lightning
something that
is
Wisteria would
good
take?
for druid, sorry.
Yeah. Call lightning. Call lightning.
There's a lot of good third level druid spells. That's the thing.
Ah,
Also, yeah, third level is
Sonashi
where druid
McLaren
starts to
said,
get
Oh,
really
this
good.
Ray
would be
has a
fitting.
ticket
Oh,
that gets to open a shop. Do I still
Oh
have
my
it?
goodness, child. Indeed, in
Ticket that lets
I
her open.
Or is
think that was a
Amazon
family
birthright
birthright thing.
too?
I have to go check that. All right. So while the two of you are doing that, figuring out what you're doing, Lewis, last watch. Oh, if you're doing Summon Beast, if you're doing Summon, like any of the summon-oriented spells,
Me?
please, please, please make sure you tell me ahead of time.
Or slant glove, or dispel magic is always good.
for third
No,
level
they-
summon Fae is the summon one.
Oh yeah,
The
right. Summon
conjure.
beast is the second level. Sorry.
Yeah.
The summon
Like,
spells require
Summon spells.
require costs. So summon face specifically
Yep.
costs a gilded
Most
flower. which
most
needs
the
to
reason that
be
most of them have
consumed.
gold costs is because they are very
that's
powerful
based
spells
on
for their
hit.
level. Creating another hit point pool on the
Very
table
good.
is always
Yeah,
powerful.
that's for something. I had it
All right,
for
Lewis.
one shot, it was pretty cool.
Your turn. Give me your watch, please, and not the kind that you wear on your wrist. Oh yeah,
Oh.
you guys haven't finished your rest yet.
Okay, that's still happening.
Oh yeah, we'll go back to the 3.
+1. I will re-roll that. Sure. Let's use my final lucky for the day.
Nope.
Um,
You don't get to pick.
11.
Lucky,
I'll take the
I don't
11.
think you get to pick. I think Lucky you have to stick.
Oh, okay.
Let me double check real quick here.
Lucky is working in the way that you can pick.
It's some people will let you
Lucky.
take. Some people will say that you have to take the
It's
new
a
one.
weird feat. It's
You
up to
choose
Okay.
which of the D20.
So yeah,
you
so you take
attack
so you get
roll
an
or
11 then.
pursuing.
Okay.
Like,
Do I have a token for this creature?
it's average.
Yes.
Um,
No creature.
I have to. Come on, this is like a really common
also,
one.
let's pile back.
I don't.
More creatures. More creatures.
No, I do. There she is. Ha ha.
Friend-shaped.
Yep. All right. While sleeping, you hear a gentle song coming from the west, or sorry, the east. Sorry.
Yes.
A song, a gentle song.
A song. Do I
No.
feel
Not outside of
Any kind
not
of
something
effect
outside of what
going on
calm
for
music
me?
would normally do. Kind of nice and elegant. Peering around the corner, you see what looks like a female humanoid with wooden features. Hair look like that of leaves, limbs like that have small bits of bark about them. Kind of like a kind of like a tree person, but not quite.
I
Mhm.
know what this is.
it's a dryad? Alright.
Yes.
Sonashi
Um,
McLaren said, Dryder.
Try there. Sure.
I will
All right,
from
give me
my
give me a
knowledge,
nature.
I will
Give me
try to
nature.
Figure out what this thing is. I want to get more information.
23. Yep. I'm just gonna make sure that I pronounce it right, so it should be dryad.
23.
Well, you also have
Oh,
really
yeah,
high
my
bonuses
rolls are
because
pretty
most of your
fucking
rolls are what is it called? Intelligence based. So this is a dryad, not a drider.
Yeah.
You would not. No, you don't. You do not want to fight a drider.
I don't want to fight a dryad.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Of course you do. All right. You do not want to fight my driders. I'll put it that way, Druid. All right. So this is a dryad. Dryads are tree-bound phase spirits that take on the appearance of a humanoid that looks sort of like they have been part tree. They are always female. They are usually calm and not causing too much trouble. They're generally shy, but like all of the, let's say, forest-bound spirits, because a dryad is a bound spirit, they generally have powerful female features in both physical appearance and in voice and otherwise.
I'll bring over Willow to me. And there's no point in waking the others because this is a dryad. And
Winky face.
Not gonna attack me.
Winky
I'll
face.
just- What? I can Misty step away. It's I'll just step
Sonashi
towards
McLaren
you.
said, Love at first sight.
Heh. No, Lewis is not into that. Lewis is just a step closer and just
All right. You're
lean
not
against the
hiding or
table
anything, are you?
for a while.
Let me rephrase that.
I try
Let me
not to
rephrase that.
disturb
Are you attempting to conceal yourself?
because I know these things.
No. Okay. She'll, while she's singing, she'll notice you and just stop abruptly. And kind of like stare at you.
I put my hands up in the air. I am not a threat. I'm just
Make me a
a
persuasion
person
check.
stuck in the Feywild currently.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
let's see what my
Sonashi McLaren said, a link.
Oh my gosh.
Did I use my last Fortin dice on this?
16.
Can you do it?
All right.
after- oh, sorry.
She seems to calm a little bit at your words. Relaxes a little. But is continuing to stare at you. Not fearful, but slightly guarded. She doesn't know you.
I am Lewis. I am but a humble mage. Me and my companions, who are right now sound asleep, are currently trying to find some sort of help. We are trying to get back to the material plane after we had to jump into a portal to this realm. I'm just curious. Would
She
you like to
puts
help
her
us?
finger to her lips as though in thought. Looks at you. Steps aside from the tree and gestures to it, and the tree opens up. And inside, you see, let's see here, what does she have in her tree? Well, okay, let's see here.
Holy shit!
Yes.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I love reactions.
Every single time, why would it be? Why is it me? Always! Oh my god!
Huh.
See that class? Yeah? Yeah? Go for your own to figure for Brian.
I
Well,
you guys
that's
doubted
interesting.
My skills, and I just fucking threw it out of the water. I know myself.
1 second. I have to. Okay. Okay. Stand by. I have to.
I think this is a good laugh, maybe.
Okay.
So excited.
Oh boy.
I have to. I have to check some things here. Okay.
Either very good or very bad.
Who
I just had a
who had
conversation
who
with
had this thing
Ryan.
last?
Who? What
I-
thing last?
This is a okay. It'll all be clear in a second here.
Had what?
Was
We love to get.
Alios
okay?
had this last? Okay. How long is what race was he?
Was telling us.
Yeah, he was an elf. Okay. He could be dead. All right, let's see here. What odds is he? Is he be?
Why is it always me?
He'd be all right. So that is
just random
8d12. No. 30d12. 200 exactly.
I'm sorry, what?
30.
I don't
So-
know half of his.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't even have to do that. This is Feywild. This is different. Shoot.
I'm shaking. My hands are ice.
No, it wouldn't matter if he. Oh, wait, no. So that wouldn't even matter. Oh, no.
Okay.
Because that happens again, anyways.
What does that mean? Ice stuff, yes.
Okay, okay,
God, I'm
okay.
stuck.
I'll give
Cycle stuff,
somewhere.
cycle stuff.
30%
Yes,
odds.
yes. Please.
No.
I want
Okay.
it.
So it's not
I
that
don't
then.
know what it is, but I want it.
So that would mean that it's something else of his possessions. It would be.
I was not.
I didn't actually calculate which one that is. 16. Yes, so that you can
This is
die.
why you
All
shoot
right.
out shit solo, everyone.
Okay.
yes.
Who was number 16?
The
Yay.
hypocrisy, Luis. Oh my god.
What hypocrisy.
Yeah? Yeah? Oh no, don't touch the orb, don't touch the book. Goes and finds a gift from a fucking bread.
Okay. Okay.
I'm in a safe distance. I didn't touch anything. I have my companion
McLaren said,
when
I head don't poof
50
3 boob lol.
20 feet.
Okay, let's see here.
You guys are 20 feet away. I can wake you up.
Okay.
Mhm.
Do it.
You find there is a crystal-like object in the opening of the tree. That's all you can really tell from this distance. No, it is a
Bet it's red.
faded purple.
Blue.
Kind of like an amethyst kind of color.
Ooh, pretty.
Well, I'll ask her. Is it fine for me to go?
She'll
wake
smile
up
and
my
nod.
friends before I collect this.
Yes, yes, touch alone.
Oh, touch it alone. Do the interesting.
Everyone, we have a friend.
Another friend.
He is awake.
Yay.
Uh,
Oh.
Hi.
they're
Oh.
giving us something. I'm about to go collect it.
Oh,
And
sure.
this is just.
Okay,
He's gonna walk up
give
to
me,
the tree.
so give me. Actually, you just see this
You're in.
on the. So it's floating, and it. Well, sorry, no, it is not floating. It is attached to a piece of the tree, like a. Kind of like a. Oh, what's the word I'm looking for here? The analogy I'm looking for here. It's like a fruit attached to a tree root. Oh my goodness, child, not so loud, please. It is on it. There's a faint glow, and you see the image of. So you see two images actually. You see the image of a hat and sword, top hat and sword, and then within it, you see what looks like a. How do I even describe this? A cube. It looks like it's made of light. A cube that is vibrating.
That's a rock.
That just ruined them. But I was just defensive and just like, okay. Goodbye, tension.
The Dryad is now watching Wisteria closely.
I just, yeah. Hmm. May I
She'll
do
look.
this?
She looks back over to Wisteria after you ask your question. She looks at you briefly.
Why am I being looked at?
You're
I'm being
popular.
stared at.
You're-
At
you're
realizing that she's being stared at, her tail is gonna curl around and up. So she's like got her tail
You
in
will-
front of her and in her hand.
Smile and begin to sing a little bit. As she sings, the box of light inside this crystal shines a little bit brighter. But she only sings a few notes. And then
I'm gonna go collect this. Whatever. This
okay.
Tia's gonna slowly walk over.
Lewis is gonna go in and collect whatever this is.
Collect it as in you're going to grab it from the tree.
I'm assuming.
Okay.
This is what I'm supposed
It
to.
snaps free of the tree. It feels like it's supposed to. And and the Dryad will breathe a sigh of relief. Ah,
Okay.
thank you.
Oh, does it help? Oh.
Yeah. What have I?
You found
received,
a crystal
I ask
with a
the
box of light in it. No.
Wow!
So there's a box and a crystal.
Soroshi McLaren said.
The
"Right
Dr.
up
Yard. All right.
Doctor Yard.
Consent, buddy.
Doctor Yard.
Why did it? Why?
Okay.
Doctor
Uh,
Yard.
How do you go about doing this? Do you just like extend your hand, or what do you do? Oh, so kind of like a curious
Is just
touch.
curious about three texture of her skin.
It's
She
I
she'll
understand
she'll
why
look
that.
at you
Curious child. It's
And
curious child.
kind of glance at your curiousness, smile, and then go back to addressing the event at hand. Sure.
Panicked wizard.
Okay.
I have been watching over this for a very long time. A voice.
What is it? Just a
Oh,
voice, or
it's
someone in
Alice's voice.
particular's voice?
All right.
Do I know
Everyone who
who
wants to
Alice is?
roll me
Can I
a
also try to know
history
what this is?
check.
Yes.
I'm rolling.
or
I'm
nature
rolling.
check.
Can I have advantage because knowing about stories?
History or what?
Natural 20.
Natural
History or what?
19.
Lee reaches for the crystal and Tokyo it falls
Or
from
nature.
his hands.
It was history or what?
Wisteria, you can roll with, oh my goodness, with
Okay.
advantage because
I'm doing
you've
nature
read
then, at
books
least I
about
get
this.
something on that.
That's
Oh my God.
kind of the thing that's happened. Okay.
If the just get another.
Oh my gosh.
Not
Okay.
lower than 19. That's
What
in-
the fuck?
21.
Oh my god.
Everyone's just like, what?
Okay.
What? What?
Like,
What?
Natural 20.
Okay.
It's basically Alice in Wonderland.
Here's
with
how this is gonna
country.
roll out.
Naught for once.
The Dryad will continue from from the previous statement that she made. Yes, Alice. She left her voice with me. Or what voice she had. Oh, she did not lose it. She gave it to me.
You lose it.
To keep safe. To hide.
Then
The cardinal.
From who? Who did she hide
Hey.
it from?
The cardinal.
ah,
He seeks
The what?
the Alice every time she comes.
Cardinal of Decay.
Please, take this to her shrine. I cannot leave. She has a bit of a almost desperate kind of look about her.
The Duchess?
Ooh,
She
which
gestures
direction? Can you
to
point us
this path just
away?
above you.
Do you know if there
Always.
are any dangers on the way to the shrine? Or if the shrine is dangerous?
The cardinal changes,
Okay. Anything
apparently.
particular?
Hard to say.
We should.
Much stays the same, but the cardinal does not.
Chains. Okay. Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Do you
Is she
need
still
anything
sharing?
else from
Laren
us?
said, "Can Ray do to the crystal
Uh,
what she did to
in
the
this
skull,
case,
like
no.
melt her flesh around it to keep it safe?"
No, she is looking about the lot of you.
Is she
Okay.
still staring?
Oh,
Okay.
Can we
Ray-
do anything else to help you?
Sorry, what were you gonna say there, Nano? Sorry.
I asked the Dryad if we could do anything else
Uh,
to help her.
She looks around, thinking for a minute. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
By the way, Ray the Norm.
There you
Louis
go. Oh,
would
yes,
let
that.
you snatch it out of his hands.
By the way,
Yes,
do you-
yes,
do
she
you
is
know the
lovely.
Duchess?
She
by
doesn't
chance?
care for me, but she's lovely nonetheless.
Okay.
Name? Oh, no. We not speak
What's
her name.
Alright.
The
Is that why
plants
Yes.
freeze me.
Yes, we do not speak her
plants and
name.
fairies have been only referred
powerful.
to as her?
Should we not speak
She'll-
other
I
names?
mean-
She'll look at you. Don't give your name.
Okay.
I mean, I was told her name or something to refer
title,
to
yes.
Her by.
Duchess?
Speak her titles.
Yeah.
Yes. You speak her titles. Yes. Not
Okay,
name.
it's
No,
not
no.
the name.
Never name.
Title, not name.
Name
sorry.
too strong.
Okay.
Very
Okay.
dangerous.
No
I
name.
see.
Mm-hmm. She smiles.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
It's very much so. Thank you for
Lewis,
entrusting
make a
this
perception
to
check
us.
for me, please.
Incredibly generous of you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
12. All right. You think
small.
you hear
Oh,
singing still? It's like it's off in the distance.
Louis really wants to follow it.
Should we finish our rest first?
Yes. Is that okay
I'll
with
I'll
you?
watch. You rest.
I
And
look
she
at the dragon.
goes in. She goes into her tree, and disappears. Like the tree closes in around her. Not collapses. No, that is a poor adjective. Because collapses would imply the tree fell.
Okay. Well, we have
I-
a mission.
I turn to Visteria, and Lewis says, I feel like I'm a little out of my depth here, and I feel like this is more of your field of expertise. If you wish, you can.
It's not the
the
box is
box,
inside the crystal. Like the box is made of light.
Okay.
Crystal.
Uh,
The crystal.
Wisteria, yeah.
Okay,
Wisteria's
time
gonna,
for
like,
you to make a
gently
perception
take
check.
The crystal and just kind of hold it. Wonderful.
I
Mhm.
also want to try something
is my-
later.
Nice.
Perception's +5.
Oh, you
but
don't
not
get
plus
advantage on it, but so
Okay.
that's an 11. Oh no, it's just an 11. It'd just be the first die.
Oh, sorry. Do it.
Uh,
So an 11. All right, you think you hear singing?
Okay.
Sonashi McLaren said, WC.
It is in the direction that the
Can-
dryad
Can
mentioned.
she tell the direction or anything?
Now that we have this, I'm gonna look to Louis. I'm gonna try something, and if I get stuck, we'll figure it out. And I will try to poof and look at the crystal if it shows any
poof.
lights.
To poof.
Yeah.
If she's
I
gonna
have to
say that,
try.
I'm gonna first before she does that.
So this
What?
is something
Because
that you
the
would just know. The ethereal
ethereal
plane
plane
is
exists
a
on this
overlapping
plane?
plane that overlaps all of existence as far as you know. That's just its nature. That is
All right. Is there anything specific I should know about if you pop into the ethereal plane?
you
Feywild.
would
That's what I
not
wanted
have that
to
access to
know.
that information. So the roll would not matter.
Right. All right. You can go to the ethereal plane, but
Come on,
if
come on, come on.
this is not a death's god.
Okay.
Death god's domain.
Let me
so
do a roll here. Let's see. All right. Let's see what happens in there.
I have to try.
All right. That is
Yes.
Oh wait, it is not percentile. My bad. It is D25. Ten. Which one's 10? Oh wait, no, that's if you're at a random location. This is not a random location. There's an establishment here. Okay. Oh, all right. This is awesome. All right. You see
I'm
a-
so curious.
Okay, so
Yes.
bear with me here. When you go into the ethereal plane, the material plane becomes faded. All right, spectral green under kind of like if you were looking at a actual ghost, right? Now, in this case, it remains the same. You go ghostly, except you are not green. You are pale yellow, kind of like a golden light kind of color, but you don't shine. You see around you fey-like creatures here and there. It's not unusual to see like a bonefish swimming through the sky in the material plane. For example, like sometimes you just see that ethereal creatures kind of going about their business. Here you say something similar, except it is fey creatures. However, you see something in addition to this. You see faded but in color, overlapping the Feywild proper, a couple of individuals. You see the Dryad from before. You see a small bird-like creature with black feathers wrapped in a cloak, handing something to the Dryad. On the back of the cloak, you see a top hat and sword on the back of it. With
Oh, right, that's the symbol.
the crystal,
of the Alice, isn't it? Oh,
you let the
shit,
memory,
that just
you
ignored
let
me.
this play out a little bit,
That's whose?
and you see the crystal that Lewis and Wisteria, or sorry, that is now in Wisteria's possession, be handed to her as she places it in a tree and closes the tree with herself in it. This small bird-like creature begins to wander off into the forest. Short. Nope, in the opposite direction.
In the direction that we were instructed to go in?
I mean, you can,
Can
but
I try to call out
you get no
Alice?
response.
Just wanted to see.
Not
It's
really.
been long
That
since
happens in
I've
about
seen
6 seconds.
17.
The reason I cut the image off there is because that's all you're able to see.
Huh.
And with that, I'm gonna call it time because
Okay.
that
Oh,
is because we are
So
right
if
on
I
time for that.
remember-
Yes! Yes!
Aw,
Aww.
Jesus Christ.
I had a feeling
Aw.
something would happen, so I left it to the end.
Can anybody
We got
does
eclipsed
anybody can anybody guess what that was?
Yeah, Tia's getting eyed.
That's
I know what
that,
it is.
that, I mean, I know what the
Mhm.
top hat and sword is. That symbol.
Oh,
means that's the
because you
symbol
would have
of
been
the
able to tell
Alice,
that was a
if I
Kenku.
remember correctly.
Zero.
Nice.
What is that?
Oh, that's right. It's the voice of the.
What?
Saoirse McLaren said,
One of the
Alice was a
Alice
Kenku.
is a title.
Alice was a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, you would actually. I should have mentioned that. Alice is a title, not a person.
By the way.
Yeah, we
That's so
all
cool.
know this.
That's so cool.
Okay, I know it's a title
Mhm.
just for benefit of I'm going to write this down because I can't remember off the top of my head. For definition purposes, what is an Alice?
So an Alice
We
is
know
a hero of the Fae. Well, let me rephrase that. Of 2 of the season courts, specifically summer and spring, which is intended, because you would know this from story reading because that you rolled so damn high, that her purpose is to basically stop the repeating cycle of the Fae. So the Feywilds is on a 200-year cycle where it repeats itself. Every 50 years or so is a season. There's a season of spring, a season of summer, a season of autumn, and a season of winter. At the end of the season of autumn, there is a battle that takes place, and it is the job of the Alice to stop whatever it is. No one is absolutely certain as to what it is, because it changes every
Do we know
go
what
around.
season we're on right now?
Just basically a general of the cardinal. Do you know what? Sorry.
Okay.
Do we know what season we're on? by any chance?
This would be the 26th
Do we
cycle.
know what season we're on right now?
Oh! What season? My
What,
apologies.
are we on spring, summer,
It looks like it
What
might
season?
be summertime.
Okay. Cool. Ah, I'm so excited. I love the Alice so much.
Winky
I want
face.
to know why Tio was getting eyed at.
Actually, smile. Smile would be more appropriate here.
We know. It's gonna be so badass.
I have to double check that because I think there is a birthday party that my daughter might be going to. And I don't remember exactly what the time for that
That's
is.
fair.
You're away?
I'm away the week after next.
Just drop it. Well,
The week
Sonashima
after.
yeah, you can't do that.
Just drop her at the party.
I can't do that. Small children, it's you want to keep the adult ratio high.
It's not a good idea. Honestly,
Or
bring your
VIP
children
HE
also.
to the party.
We'll figure it out.
So
We'll
wait,
we'll
You're not here 2
yeah.
weeks from now,
We'll
or never?
we'll figure out what we can do
27.
soon ish. I'm not working Saturdays anymore, so if we actually
I'm
want to
so
go
happy
earlier in the
with this.
day, it's possible that we may be able to do that instead.
Oh, hell yeah.
That I can do.
I'll let you guys know.
I can do that.
We'll figure it out over the course of the next like week or so.
Okay.
No.
This was so
Do
much
you
I have
fun.
want
stuff
me
for
to
that.
write more about Ray's father?
I have plans for that.
Okay.
I am making
Ooh.
I have a very large web that I am weaving.
No, really? No idea.
Maybe.
I can tell
couldn't
he will be a
tell.
big player
Yep.
later on.
I told you I'd get the party up
You
to
guys
together
are,
now.
6th level.
Yeah!
Yay.
Heck
Did
yeah.
you always plan
Oh,
for it to be
there-
with a weird creature face?
3 more levels.
I
and
mean-
have 100 horsepower.
Horsepower.
I'm probably. Ooh, you can
Bear in mind that I do
fly.
use nuance on spells, so sometimes certain things will interact in specific ways that they should. Like, for example, daylight doesn't normally cause damage to vampires,
I know.
but I still say it does. Because I don't care what anybody
No, I
says,
just
you
like
shining the
it.
power of the sun at a creature of the night, it's gonna do something.
It's gonna fucking hurt.
There's a
It's
spell
gonna
called
deal
Freedom of the
60
Waves. What
damage
the
to me
fuck?
specifically.
I might.
That's
need
fine,
help
we can
with
do that
my
now.
Area's spell list because I have no
Unofficial.
clue what I'm
All right,
doing.
I'm gonna adjust.
Dwarf is fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Just
adjust
for
view here
funsies.
on my
If you need help with doing stuff, I'm
screen.
here.
Let's see here.
Yeah. Plant growth is very fun where we are and in general, but it's not a battle one.
Sonashi McLaren said, "It's like saying you can't kill WROLF with non-silver weapons."
It-
so
yeah,
the
it-
fight
like,
is
I'm
pretty
all
hard, but
about the
minigun
nuance of
turning it
things.
into mush.
And
Call lightning is basically you call a lightning bolt. and
My
you
general
can
rule is,
concentrate on it,
tech
and it's
beats
very fun.
tech
Yeah.
beats magic.
My
By general rule. So like tech of a higher level than the magic that it's working against will win. If it's a tie, I choose tech. That's my personal rule. You can do it the other way around if you want, but my rule is on the case of a tie where I have to pick one, I pick tech. All right, let's.
Wisteria's current spell list. So her cantrips are Chill Touch from being a Spores Druid, Poison Spray, Druidcraft, and Resistant.
Nice.
Her first level spells, Detect Magic and Disguise Self, are both from Furbolg.
Nice.
Cure Wounds, Healing Word, Entangle, and Earth
Yeah.
Tremor.
Nice.
You get to change.
And
Yeah,
both
you.
of
Oh
us
yeah,
are
you
taking
prepare
trading
spells.
every day, so.
We can? Okay.
That's why druids are
You
so
can-
strong.
You have
Yeah,
access to all
no,
the
I know.
spells all the time. That's the best part of druids, and the worst part of druids. The best advice I
Which
can
do I
give is
not
pick
know?
pick like a few like maybe four
Yeah.
spells. that
You are
don't
now at the
overlap all
point
the
in your
time,
levels where
and then mess around
because
with
you
the
get to
rest
pick
every
was
day.
it 11 spells. So if I were you, I would pick 2
It's
spells
like
from
11
every
plus
spell level
wisdom or
that you're
something
capable
like
of
that.
casting right now. As staple spells that you're just gonna always take.
And then the rest,
And
like,
then
pick your
and that way you're
situation.
only having to pick like 5 spells. And most of the time you can pick between these 5 spells. You might even pick 3 more that are just staple spells, and you have 2 spells that you pick as like conditions to where you are.
Because otherwise it can be overwhelming sometimes.
Sonashi McLaren said, at Persona, Challenger rating epic.
Like, Revivify
Yeah, exactly.
is a good staple
Yes,
spell
yes,
with
Sono.
diamonds.
You can fire an RPG at a dragon, and it will explode, and it will do
But,
damage.
like, you can have flame arrows. Oh, that's cool. We don't have any archers, that's it.
Yeah.
Her
Golden
current
stone.
level 2s are Lesser Restoration.
Ray can pick a bow.
Which one? Hold on. I think I've somehow
So you have domain. So let's get into a point here. I believe the Spores Druid has like natural not domain spells, but the equivalent. So you're gonna have a very long list
Yeah.
of things that you can
always
use.
have prepared, like chill touch,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
druids.
Like with things that aren't like for example spore spells or furball
Yep,
spells.
and that
I
way you
normally
always
put it in
have them.
brackets so that I know where it's come from. So like the detect magic has got furball. in
By the
brackets
way,
next to it.
what's Wisteria's AC?
It's not bad.
AC, let me check. 15.
Oh, bark skin,
it's
yeah.
also- never mind. It's a bad spell. Yeah. Yeah,
So
but
her
Rockspin
current-
sucks. Heat
her
metal
You want-
is always good. Maybe not for the Feywild, but it's always a good damage spell.
Her current level 2 spells are Lesser Restoration, Blindness, Deafness from Spores, Gentle
Nice.
Repose from Spores.
You do have Summon
Firelight,
Beast.
Hold Person,
Okay.
Withering Bloom, and Summon Beast.
Nice.
I do
a
have
good
Summon Beast.
spell.
I forgot about that one.
Okay. 2 spells I feel like would fit your character. I
Oh.
mean, these if you're not gonna go with Call Lightning, I feel like the spell Magic would be a good spell for you.
Yeah, I have one
Yeah, I
also
was
fit
looking at that one.
naturally, but I'm bad at Con, which is my spellcasting modifier for it. So
Moonbeam is
I
always a
don't
good
know.
spell.
Moonbeam maybe would fit you, I think. It's a nice
It's a second
spell.
level.
If you haven't taken
don't
it,
want
I
to, like,
recommend, especially because you have such a
the
large
spell.
list of spells that you're going to have at your disposal at any given time, I highly recommend taking Dispel Magic. Dispel Magic lets you get around a lot of
It's always
things.
good,
That
yes.
one's 3rd level.
Yeah.
If you want more niche spells, I
Mhm.
recommend Sleet Storm or Plant Growth to block off an area of enemies.
Yeah.
Or Tidal Wave, which is just damage a lot of people, or Wind Wall. But if you want to stealth, like it depends on where you are, obviously. But if you want to be stealthy, like Pass Without Trace is honestly one of the best stuff, and it's a second level.
Yes, please grab Pass Without
You
Trace.
don't have to.
I mean,
Wisteria
Wisteria
Spirit
also
will probably not
gets.
let us have.
Oh, what does she get? As a bonus action.
Yeah.
You can turn invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's got hidden
yeah.
step.
I mean, it's only target self for that,
I
but
mean,
yeah.
I'm very stealthy anyway, so it's not too big.
Yeah, there's like you have a lot of options.
Burst would be a fun spell.
She has it, I think. Yeah, that's good spell.
There is so
Yeah.
much going on for spells, it's making my brain hurt.
Listen, that's why, yeah, that's why druids are like
Did you
that.
eat both burgers?
Oh yeah, you can have enhance ability, which is always fun. Like if you're gonna be talking to a lot of people in the Feywild, maybe it's good.
Which one?
Mm-hmm.
Enhance ability, it's giving you advantage for an hour
Ooh,
on one
yeah.
of the on charisma or on wisdom or on strength or
Oh,
whatever.
just
So if you
North,
need
if you want to
to
just send me that
spend
message as a
for an
DM,
hour,
I'll
you can have it.
I'll see what about
Yeah.
doing that. What I don't know what it was. If it was a link, it would just dismiss it immediately.
Fans is gonna be great for this place.
Yeah, Tia's got speak.
Yeah, speak with animals or plants is always fun for RP, as we saw.
Not
And
nosed
specifically
flower.
this place. And specifically this place. That's really good.
Oh, if
because,
she
of
had
course,
speak with animals, she might have been able to talk to the spirit.
Oh.
maybe.
I'm so mad.
I mean, you can change
Mhm.
it every day.
I-
That's the fun stuff about.
But did you notice
Mhm.
anything about the beast's
Wait,
behavior though?
the
I
frustrating
forgot
part.
that she could do that.
It
It
Well,
you.
it understood
Yeah,
you.
It was like focusing, like on me and Ray. Oh fuck! It did.
No, that's not
You're a
why.
fucking druid. You're a fucking
Oh,
druid.
wait, yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh
It's,
wait!
I know.
Plants and
I know.
animals. Plants and
Why is she
animals.
purple?
Yeah. You have one-way perfect
Beast and
communication.
Speech of beast and leaf. She can fucking communicate.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, that's.
Yeah,
How did you
Firbolgs
get
are
that?
fun.
Uh,
It's easy to forget features.
No.
It's fun. Fine.
Sorry if that shouting hurt anyone's ears. I apologize.
No, it's fine.
I don't have earphones on. Phones.
Also,
whatever.
protection from energy is fun.
It is a
if you know, like,
concentration
you're
spell,
about
so
to
that
fight
is a
fire
problem with
giant
it a
or
little
something
bit.
like that.
Hold on.
That's a decent spell to have. Yeah.
And we're not
Yeah.
gonna be fighting fire giants.
Wait,
in the
druids can
Feywild.
have aura
Yeah,
of
just a
vitality?
general
Seriously?
overview. So
Yeah.
again,
So
Druids can
Yes,
have aura
I
vitality.
wanted to
Yeah.
mention
Oh,
that,
that's
but
why.
an
It's a
optional
Tasha's
or
thing.
variant class from Tasha's.
Yes.
Tasha's.
I'm okay with it.
Druids
I'm
don't
okay
have
with it. I don't
vitality,
mind it.
so-
I-
I mean, aura
Listen, I
vitality
haven't
is
gone
such a good
through and
spell.
just said, here's the list that you can
It's
pick
a
and here's the list you
great
can't. Because
spell.
I'd have to go through every single little thing, so I just say, go ahead, take them. I don't care. Honestly, because here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. A big
Aura vitality
pile
is
of
fucking
the stuff that
awesome.
I'm going to give you guys, the stuff that I really care about whether or not you use it, is the stuff I hand you, because usually the stuff I hand you is better. Because my philosophy is if the most powerful thing that you have is the stuff I give you, then I don't have to worry about the stuff that you have
Yeah.
inherently.
Yeah.
I'm trying
There's
to
a lot.
figure out what to currently change a spell list to.
Well, we just slept.
So
If
why
you're-
did you all think a fucking dryad?
The Feywilds is fickle.
only? That is
I would
such a
I
random thing.
just enjoy bugging you.
Well, fuck you.
I would recommend pass without trace just because she said there was gingers on the way to the shrine. But
We
that's
can
only
Which
Alright.
level is that one?
second level.
Second.
All right, I'm gonna do an
Gives you
outro here.
plus 10 to
So,
stealth for
I
everyone
gotta
in the
get going,
party,
guys.
basically for
Thank
an
you.
hour.
It's all good.
Okay.
Thank you very much for playing with me, guys. Really appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out, chat.
Bye, chat.
Appreciate you
Bye.
as well. Thank you, Druid and North, for the subs. I think it was the two of you that gave me subs. I don't remember now. Druid. Yeah, it was Druid. No, it was North that gave 2, and
Yeah.
North gave 2, and Druid subbed and resubbed, and there's a battle. Yeah, it's something. I don't know. Thank you very much to the two of you for your contributions to the mayhem. And I will be on later for tonight for Devotion and Insolence. Yes. Yes.
Ooh.
Hell yeah!
Whoop, whoop.
Well, we'll see.
Glad to see that paladin.